Come on, guys, come. Oh, golly, look at that view. This is gonna be perfect.
Dad, don't post these.
Say cheese.
Introducing cell phone protection. Your damaged cell phone will be repaired or replaced. Bank First Perks, helping dads replace their phone.
Since 1961, Caldwell Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Caldwell Insurance can uniquely provide. Contact Thurman Caldwell today, 662-562-4471. Cade CPA Firm proudly supports Magnolia Heights Athletics. If you're feeling overwhelmed by your accounting and tax situation, rest assured that Cade CPA Firm is here to help. Our accounting, tax compliance, and tax strategy services are customized to meet the unique needs of each individual and family business client, providing peace of mind and empowering growth towards your goals. Reach out to us at 662-867-0215 or visit www.cadecpafirm.com to learn more. Go Chiefs!
Are you looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than Guarantee Bank. At Guarantee Bank, we believe in building stronger communities. Our dedicated team provides personalized service, ensuring that you're not just a number, but a valued member of our community. With our cutting-edge online banking platform, you can manage your finances with ease, tracking your expenses and achieve your savings goals all at your fingertips. Visit us at one of our local branches today. Guarantee Bank, your bridge to a stronger future. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Get your MHS specialty car tag now. Be one of the first to show your Chief pride. Simply complete the application form available on our website and submit your payment of $33 to Magnolia Heights. Don't worry if it's not time to renew your tag. You just pick up your new tag when they arrive from your county office and switch it out with your old tag. Proceeds come back to MHS to enhance the learning environment for our students. We must pre-sale 300 tags for the state to start production, so please join us and order yours today.
The law firm of Lamar & Hannaford, located in Senatobia, has been serving the legal needs of North Mississippi since 1958 and is proud to support Magnolia Heights football. Our attorneys have extensive experience in state and federal courts while representing both individuals and businesses. We always strive to provide professional and experienced representation while achieving quality results and excellent service. If you or your family need legal counsel, we invite you to visit our website at www.lamarhannaford.com or give us a call at 562-6537. Until then, we hope you enjoy football season in Mississippi. Go Chiefs!
At Extreme Auto Sales, we're more than just a dealership. We're your community hub for vehicles, campers, boats, and portable buildings, all available for both adventure and everyday needs. As a locally owned family business, we pride ourselves on serving our neighbors, providing top-notch customer service coupled with unbeatable options. Whether you're searching for a reliable car, planning a weekend retreat in a cozy camper, or looking to launch your boating adventures, we have just what you need to make your dreams a reality. Our family team is always here to help. Feel free to reach out via phone at 662-562-9000. If you're planning a visit, we're open and ready to welcome you at our convenient location, 502 North Fleet Drive. Experience the difference with Extreme Auto Sales and Portable Buildings, where your satisfaction is our priority and quality meets community. Visit us today.
Good evening, Chiefs fans, and welcome to the Bank First pregame show, week 10 of this 2024 season. It is senior night here at Starkville Academy as your Chiefs are getting set to take on the Starkville Academy Patriots in what is a de facto conference championship ball game, as the winner of this game will most likely be the number one seed. We will have to see what happens later on tonight in Cleveland as Heritage and Bio are playing as well. Jake Long here with you for this 30 minutes with the cheerleading competition this week. We did not have the opportunity to record as much with our students as we would like, so we have made the decision to go live here from Starkville Academy. We want to get you first caught up on what happened last week. It was homecoming on the hill. Chiefs took home a 31-10 victory over the Pillow Academy Mustangs. On the night, Cole Prosek had 342 yards through the air. He was 22 of 30, had 2 TDs. His long was a 51-yard touchdown pass to Braden Burford, which you will see just a little bit later. On the ground, it was Prosek and Price who led the way, with Cole with 16 carries, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Jack Price had 9 carries with 27 yards. Braden Burford chipped in with 13 on 2 attempts. Burford also had 73 yards through the air.
Second up, we have
Hayden Jones led the way with 159 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. His long was a 43-yard pass. So we're going to get you now to our 5-star equipment game day and auction game day weather report with Kennan Caldwell.
We had a great night last Friday night for homecoming. The weather was perfect, but we have gone back to August tonight. Temps could reach a record highs today in the Golden Triangle, and we will expect a kickoff temperature of around 72 degrees. It will be clear with a light south breeze tonight, and we also want to thank 5-Star Equipment and Auction for sponsoring our game day weather report all season long. And we look forward to more Chiefs football in the playoffs.
Here.
Thanks, Cannon. It has cooled down tremendously than when we first got here in Starkville. It's now, as he mentioned, around 72 degrees. That is what we expect the kickoff temperature to be. Trace Hartzog was selected as our Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week. As you will hear Lolly and Trace discuss, it's really been 2 weeks in the making. Trace had a great game against Heritage. He also had a great game last week against Pillow. Hartzog had 5 receptions for 70 yards last week. He has been selected as our Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week. Let's get you to Lolly, Lucius, and Trace.
Trace Hartzog is joining us now. Trace was the Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week. Trace, this is really 2 weeks in the making. You had a great game versus Heritage and another solid performance versus Pillow. What do you think has helped you so much in these last 2 weeks?
I would definitely have to say I give thanks to the O-line giving a good pass blocking with our quarterback Cole, giving them time in the pocket and letting them give us a good ball.
The passing attack has really picked up the last few games. What do you think has helped you guys click?
I would say Coach has done a great job of picking plays and game planning. Coach Rich, our office coordinator, taking shots when needed and being patient with them.
We talked about it with Ty. What would a conference championship mean to this team?
You know, obviously it's been a while since we've had one, and it would being also undefeated in district would be very big. It'd be accomplishment that not many people could say they've had.
Congratulations, Trace. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Lolly. Thanks, Trace. Congratulations once again to the senior Trace Hartzog, this week's Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week. Ty Young was selected as the Guarantee Bank Player of the Week. Ty has been on the back end of the defense all year. Ty is a freshman. You saw and heard from him a few weeks ago as he was selected as the Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week. He was selected as the Player of the Week last week. We did have some tech issues with Ty's interview. We will get that to you next week. But again, Ty Young is this week's Guarantee Bank Player of the Week. Speaking of Guarantee Bank, be sure to stick around to the Guarantee Bank halftime show this week. It is Guarantee Bank President Chuck Jackson is our interview. Mr. Jackson is a Hall of Famer from Magnolia Heights and a longtime supporter of the Chiefs. So looking forward to hearing from Chuck. Now time for our Way Good Play of the Week. It's another double feature. It's a Braden Burford touchdown followed by a Hayden Jones touchdown that helped the Chiefs race out to a 14-0 lead in the second quarter, and they never looked back. So our Way Good Play of the Week is a double feature once again. Prosek to Burford, followed by Prosek to Jones.
That's good. Fakes it to Jack Price. Jack stays in and blocks. He's got Burford wide open down the middle, and that's going to be an easy touchdown there. Easy throw and catch. Had to be a busted coverage there, Mark. He was wide open.
Yeah, Wes Wilson has been their punter. He looked at one of his guys and just kind of threw his hands up like, what are we doing?
Snap is good. He's looking to throw here. He's got Jones in the corner, and that's a touchdown. Another good ball there by Cole.
Yeah. I mean, and step in coverage, that's just a great pass and a great catch.
Is the daughter of
That was your Guarantee Bank Play of the Week double feature. Prosec to Burford, Prosec to Jones, 14-0 Chiefs, just like that. They never looked back. As we mentioned, they won that ball game 31-10. That has run the win streak now to 7 in a row, and that is set up tonight's huge matchup here in Starkville. Way good, the official protein partner of the Magnolia Heights Chiefs.
This broadcast is brought to you by Way Good, the original protein shake on a stick, the official protein sponsor of your Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Our BCAA Recovery Blend protein is sure to fuel your champion from kickoff to victory. Find us on the web at www.way-good.com and on Instagram at way.good. Go Chiefs!
And we appreciate Way Good as we do all of our sponsors. Way Good, the official protein partner of the Chiefs. We're going to step aside now and let you hear from some more of those great sponsors. Just about 20 minutes left to go in this pregame festivities here tonight in Starkville. Again, it is senior night. It's the final week of the regular season for the MAIS. It's the 11th ball game of the year for the Chiefs. So we're going to step aside here for just about 90 seconds and get you a word from our great sponsors.
Senatobia's Atwood Paint and Supply is your trusted destination for home improvement needs. As a locally owned and family-operated business with 2 decades of residential and custom home building expertise, we offer the finest Benjamin Moore paints and stains and specialized products. Beyond paint, we offer a selection of flooring, wallpaper, custom-made shutters, blinds, and shades. Our unwavering commitment to customer service ensures your next home improvement project is a breeze. Discover the difference of Benjamin Moore paints at Senatobia's Atwood Paint and Supply today.
Mississippi Land Bank is unique in the marketplace, and their patronage program is a prime example of how.
Our patronage dividend program is, sets us apart from any other financial institution in our area, and it's a way that we can give back. All of my customers are my owners, and that's unique and different. When we're successful, they're successful. We share those benefits with them.
Rooted in relationships and giving back to its customers. That's Mississippi Land Bank.
The annual MHS Golf Classic, sponsored by State Farm Insurance and Agent Ricky Price. The athletic drawdown and silent auction will take place on Saturday, November 16th at Backacres Country Club. The Golf Classic will feature a shotgun start at 10:30 a.m. Those interested in registering a team, sponsoring a hole, or donating a gift should contact Jake Long or Lynn Savage. The evening festives will begin with dinner and live music at 6, followed by the drawdown at 7. Each ticket purchased includes dinner for 2 and a chance to win up to $5,000. You can buy a ticket from any MHS staff member. We look forward to seeing you Saturday, November 16th.
And welcome back to the Bank First pregame show. Jake Long here with you. as the last ad that you heard there talks about our drawdown, which will come up here on November 16th. Very excited about that. One of the best events we hold at Magnolia Heights all year. If you're interested in that, as it said, you can contact myself or Miss Lynn Savage throughout the week and purchase a ticket. Your opportunity to win $5,000 and support the Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Get you now to the the Mississippi Land Bank Coaches Interview and also Senior Spotlight. Get to hear from Coach Russ Whiteside and also our last senior of the rotation, Antonio Simonetti.
Sarah Ellen has.
Welcome to the Mississippi Land Bank Coaches Interview. I'm Mark Howell, and I'm joined by Stephen Mobley and head football coach Russ Whiteside. Guys, how are you?
Doing good.
Well, thanks.
Coach, I always appreciate you taking your time again every week to tell us and our listeners about Chiefs football and give us updates. I appreciate you doing that. Another Football Friday has passed, another check in the win column over what we knew would be a physical and pesky Pillow Academy football team.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I thought start of the game, we came out and maybe had a little, homecoming fog going on with maybe all the activities that had gone on. We moved the ball really well on offense, but first couple of possessions we don't do what we need to get it in the end zone. So and then like you said, you knew Pillow, you knew what they were going to be, and then they came out and kind of hurt us with the run game, with their run game defensively, and so they had us in the game for a while.
Steve and I talked about it several times throughout the game. Was lining up Martinez outside versus in the backfield. Was that a surprise? Had they done that before? Or
they had done it before. They had used him some in stretch game and then handed off speed to him and running some power read. They used him more the other night in the screen game. They hadn't run a whole lot of trip sets, and so they liked obviously what they saw out of that and what they could do with it, and anytime he touches it, he's pretty dangerous.
He's good for sure. Mark and I were both surprised that he was not playing tailback as much as he was till the second half.
Right.
You mentioned it, Coach, stalled on the first two drives. Still had a good night overall. I'm adding these numbers up right. 571 total yards, 342 through the air. Cole was 22 for 30. And then we had 129 yards rushing. So overall, able to move the ball. Just like you said, those first two drives, just disappointing to get down that close and not be able to put points on the board. But you still kept their heads in the game and came back and did enough to win for sure.
Right.
Defensively, I felt like played good enough in the first half. Is that a good way to describe it, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I think again, we made some big plays on some downs that we needed to make big plays on. Obviously, they put up a lot of rushing yards, or a lot more than we want to give up, and so we've got to be better for sure on defense against run game, and we can't give up, the yardage that we gave up last week.
And that's kind of something that we've seen all year, where maybe give up a couple big plays here or there, and then when you need a stop,
right,
they somehow seem to find a way to get it, which is good.
Yeah.
I know from a coaching standpoint, you would love to go 3 and out every series, but at least they're able to bow up when they have to, I guess. For lack of a better term, and get some stops.
We kind of sat back and laughed about that in the coaches meeting. And, we continue to make big plays at the right time, but we just got to get, still. Whatever, we're in 10 games into the season now, and still, even though we feel like we've gotten better progressively as we've gone through the season, we still have plenty of room for improvement.
Tackling, is that something
that
you saw on film? That I know we talked about that last week.
Yeah, it is. It's better. We weren't just whiffing on guys like we were a few weeks ago in St. Joe when we missed all those tackles.
Right.
So it's definitely better. But yeah, still, like I said, plenty of room for improvement.
Well, and offensively, we had Burford and Jones both had TD catches. Cole had 2 on the ground in the second half. Again, just kind of, like I said, those first 2 drives, don't want to see that, but able to come back and get things going, and good to see spreading the ball around again. I think we had 4 different guys catching passes. Burford, Hartzog, Jones, and Price this week. So it's always good to see that when you don't have just that one guy that you can count on.
Right. And Trace was big for us again for the second week in a row. Being able to, at our X receiver, being able to get some catches, ran some nice routes, and then and Braden, like he has over the past 4 or 5 weeks, just continues to get better and better off of coming back off of his injury.
Good to see Hayden out there moving full speed too. Yeah, I know that was kind of a little bit of a question mark going in. Say it every week, Coach. Cash Jackson just keeps doing what Cash Jackson does. Right. 4 for 4 on PATs, 22-yard field goal. Again,
super impressed with that young man.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, he is impressive, and what else do you say about
it's the broken record. We keep saying the same thing about him every week.
Talking about him, and it just keeps getting better and better.
I do have one question. End of the third quarter, the penalty they called on Burford. He was obviously moving.
Right.
They were trying to get the play in. It was late coming in, up against the play clock. He was on the right side. He was moving. Never saw a flag hit the ground. We flipped sides of the field, and all of a sudden they moved us back 5 yards, but went from first down to second down also. Did we get an explanation on that? Or
yeah, we got, it was wrong.
Well, okay.
That's what was wrong.
One you didn't like.
Right? It was wrong, and they didn't want to admit they were wrong, and then they came back about a next series later and said, "Hey, we missed that."
Yeah,
it would have been nice to have that.
Well, late then.
At that point in time, we went ahead and stuck it in and scored.
Scored on third down. Should have been second down either way.
It started out with a question about the clock, where we thought we were going to be able to run the clock out, and we thought there was a mess up with play clock and game clock.
Okay.
And then so.
Initially, or after we flipped into? Okay.
No, initially. That was the.
So that was the discussion that got us getting the play.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we thought we were fixing to go to the other end and go to the next quarter. All of a sudden, the game clock doesn't start running until it's. I think there was 30 seconds on the game clock, and then all of a sudden, when they blow that in play, you look at the play clock and it's 27. So that was the discussion there, and then that's the reason we had to rush to the line, and then we get the penalty because Braden's moving, and then go back to the other end. And the whole discussion to start with was about the sticks being moved and the clock, and then we get down the other end, and it's second down.
Well, and that's what Mark and I were joking about it because we were like, it was on the 6-yard line. There's no chains involved in this. It was first and goal from the 6. All you got to do is move the box down, put the ball in.
And no offense to anybody, Coach, but it seemed like there was some confusion all night on that end.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Pass.
Yeah.
See, that shows you're maturing. You were able to laugh during film session.
Right.
You're going to pass on the discussion there.
Right.
It all worked out.
We won.
Absolutely. So moving on to Starkville. 4-5 overall this year, 2-1 in the conference. Kind of the same story that we talked about last week with Pilla. Their 5 losses are to Lamar, Leak, Hartfield, Bio, and JA. Yeah. Some really good teams. Yeah. So probably not exactly what their record says, and I would assume much better than that 4-5 overall record.
But yeah, they're really good. They're really good, and they just keep getting better and better. And I think there was a time they've been in several different offenses trying to figure out. McKenzie was an outstanding receiver for them last year. And he's had to come back and play quarterback for him this year.
He was hurt for a few weeks.
He was
early,
hurt,
right?
Yeah, he was hurt for 2 or 3 weeks. And so they've kind of gotten back now to where they're back where they used to be, kind of where Coach Nicholson's always been comfortable, and that's running power and counter and really running downhill at you and doing a really good job of it. So right now, probably the best backfield that we've seen since MRA. And so it's, in my opinion, both backs are really good. They've got a senior tailback that's started the last couple of years. They've got an outstanding sophomore.
That's Hancock.
Tailback Hancock. Yeah. It's just got he's got really good speed. And then every week that they've played, McKenzie gets more and more comfortable as a quarterback. And I think he threw maybe 3 touchdown passes last week in a run-heavy offense. So all three of those guys running the football are scary, and so we're going to have to do a better job defensively of stopping the run, or we're not going to like the outcome.
Well, and then with a mobile quarterback too, that can hurt you with his arm or his legs.
Yeah, one of the scariest parts of their offense is when he drops back and passes and nobody's open.
Yeah,
and then he goes to scrambling, and now you're having to chase him all over the place. And an athlete like that, it's hard to do when your defensive backs have to continue to cover for that long.
Right,
somebody usually comes open.
So, Coach, so far this week, what's been the mindset, the body language of the football team with a football game coming up that's rather large? I mean, we can say it's another game, and it is. I mean, that's not just coach speak, but there's a lot on the line, obviously.
Yeah.
So, the guys, do you sense any added pressure this week, or has it just been business as usual?
Well, I mean, it is a big game. I mean, it's a conference championship game, and they need to know the magnitude of that, because the conference champion, when the bye week is big, the second round game at home is big, so it is a big week. And one of our things has been, don't all of a sudden start listening to the noise.
Right.
I said, you need to remember what people were saying about you on Twitter 8 weeks ago. That's where we need to be. Absolutely. Not what people are saying about us right now. And so just keep your head down, continue to work hard, continue to prepare, and treat it like any other week. But also understanding, it is a big game.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time as always.
Absolutely.
Good luck against Starkville Academy. Thank y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the pregame show and the Mississippi Land Bank Coaches Interview. Stay tuned for the Senior Spotlight with Antonio Simonetti. So welcome to the pregame show with Antonio Simonetti as our Senior Spotlight. Antonio, thanks for taking time out of your schedule today. Hopefully you got to eat lunch before you came in here with us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right,
Love
good
being
deal.
here.
Good deal. So we just kind of ask a few questions with the seniors. One of the questions we always ask is, how long have you been in Magnolia Heights? Like, did you come here in kindergarten or did you transfer in? And do you play any other sports besides football here?
I came here 7th grade, I believe. Went to a lot of different schools before that, but been here since 7th grade. Played football, soccer, and track. Soccer's my main sport, but yeah, it's been about it. Love it here.
This is your first year to play football, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Played soccer since 7th grade, and it's my first year of football and played track.
Enjoying it?
Absolutely. It's fun. I love it. Wish I started earlier.
Absolutely. Good deal.
So, local schools or just all over prior to coming here to Magnolia Heights?
Well, before we were down here in San Antonio, we used to live in Olive Branch, South Haven.
Okay, yeah.
So I went to a lot of schools up there. We moved a lot, but then we finally found a good place down here with a lot of land. Just decided to move down.
Good.
A little bit of freedom.
Good. Glad you're here.
Yeah.
Antonio, tell me a little bit. I always ask this question about leadership. I think is obviously very important. But what have you guys done in your mind as a group, a senior group, to lead what's pretty much a young football team, going back to summer workouts, fall camp, whatever? What have you guys contributed as far as leadership to this football team?
I say the most important is just try to be a big role model for them, and work hard and show them just what a good athlete is, and try and make the most of it. But out of all that, just have fun. It's football, and work hard, all that, but have fun, have a little fun with it. Just work hard. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah,
just give it your all.
Absolutely.
We asked Coach Whiteside this, but kind of what's the mindset with the team this week, going into a really big game, finish the season off, a lot of district implications coming into this game?
Well, we definitely can't slack off. It's a big game. Even though we're on a big win streak, you can't, just blow past. It's another week. It's a huge week. If we win this, we get a bye week, first week of playoffs, and just put it down simply. We just got to win.
Yeah.
Got to win, put in the work.
That's right. So bye week and a home game.
And home game,
second round. Wow.
All right, Chiefs fans, welcome. Jake Long, Stephen Mobley here with you. Had to cut Antonio's interview just a little bit short, Stephen, but we'll get it to the people at halftime. But again, it's conference championship night, Stephen.
Absolutely. Winner take all could be set up here tonight. After Starkville, we've got a win against Heritage on the road last week in Columbus. So big game here for both teams.
Cash Jackson getting set to kick this one off, starting just a little bit early. It's a pooch kick. It's going to land about the 26, and it will roll out of bounds. So the Volunteers will have the decision of take it at the 35 or make the Chiefs re-kick.
Should be the 35 because it went out of bounds inside the 30, so the 5 yards wouldn't help them here.
Yep, they're going to take that, as Steven said. So it'll be the Chiefs on defense as we get set here. Opening drive, Starkville in an all navy, blue uniform. Quarterback is back. He was injured for the middle part of the season when the Volunteers really struggled.
Yeah, and that's McKenzie. He's a phenomenal athlete. Got some movement here. Looks like they didn't get set, Jake.
So false start on the Volunteers. That'll back them up 5, so it'll be 1st and 15 from the 30.
Well, they're marking that off, Jake. Our 5-star game day weather report. A little bit warmer than it was last week, about 75 at kickoff, but it's supposed to get back down in the 50s later tonight and overnight. We won't see that here, but wake up in the morning, might be a little cool.
Hoping so. So 3 now to the bottom of the screen with 1 tight. Back in the backfield. McKenzie takes the snap. And there's a power run off the right side or left side to Luke Johnson. He is a senior. It was senior night for those of you that joined us on the Bank First pregame show. Gain of about 2. So 2nd and 13 for Starkville.
Like Hancock just checked in, Jake. That's number 11. He's a sophomore running back. He's a phenomenal running back. I've seen him play several years in junior high, and then last year also he played up on varsity last year as a freshman.
Volunteers will send the trips to the boundary side, the Chiefs sideline at the top of your screen. That will use motion, speed sweep here to the bottom. Got some blocking here, but a really nice play by Mac Bush.
Great play there by Mac.
Yeah, he took on the blocker and was able to make the tackle as well. So that's a great play. That'll set up a 3rd. They're going to say he lost a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 14 here on the opening drive for Starkville.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
Good start by the Chiefs so far, Jake.
Yeah, absolutely. See if they do a little bit better than Mississippi State about getting off the field on 3rd and long.
Let's not talk about that.
Well, we're in Starkville. So they'll run trips into the boundary here, 1 tight to the wide side of the field, keeping 1 in the backfield. McKenzie back to pass, looking over the middle. It's a little high, but it is caught. He's going to be about a half a yard short.
Depending on where they spot it.
Oh, favorable spot for the Chiefs.
Yes.
We will absolutely take that.
2 yards short.
Patera on the reception there. We will take that.
They gave us a good yard and a half on that spot there.
Yeah, that should have been 4th and about a half yard. Instead, it's 4th and 2. Chiefs will gladly take that. Starkville will send their punt team on. Braden Beaufort back to return for the Chiefs. Believe they'll probably be in punt safe just to make. And Robbins is making the call punt safe just to make sure.
7 Jones back.
Don't let the Volunteers fake. And it's a really nice punt. Turns the nose over.
Chiefs bounce there.
Going to go out at about the 24-yard line, we will call it.
1st and 10 there for Chiefs. Good start.
Absolutely.
3 and out. Like I said, we got a little bit of help from the referee on that with the spot, but we'll take that. Looks like, sounds like we were not the only ones that noticed that. I heard some of the dads down here from Starkville Academy were not happy about the spot.
The guy on this side, he didn't even try to get downfield with the pass.
He was 7 yards behind the play.
He stayed at the line of scrimmage. So the the Chiefs will send out to the right, to the left, 1 back in the backfield. That back is Jack Price. Price swings right, wide right. Prosek throws to Beaufort. That's going to be a gain of about 5, maybe even 6.
Put him right at the 30, it looks like. So like they'll call it 2nd and 4.
Yep, nice opening play there.
And 13 Berkeley.
Good to see Jack in the lineup, Steve.
Absolutely.
Facing a little bit of stomach bug this afternoon, but Jack is in there, and it'll be now trips to
Jack's
the boundary side.
Gutsy kid. You're going to have to fight him and get him off the field.
No doubt. So 3 wide to the top of your screen. It is a give to Price, but a nice tackle there. Couldn't see who it was. The numbers are hard to see.
Maybe.
But that was number 11, Graham Hancock.
Like 30, Major Smith was in on there as well.
Yeah. Graham Hancock is a sophomore linebacker. So Starkville showing some youth, which we've talked about all year long. I know you and Mark have on the broadcast. Chiefs got a lot of youth too, so you could see these 2 teams battling it out for a long time.
Absolutely.
3rd down.
So it's 3rd and 3. To the right, to the left. Prosek takes the snap. He is looking and
it's got Beaufort again.
Finds Beaufort 1st down. As long as Beaufort can hold on to the ball, and does.
That's two pass plays in a row. Beaufort's just running that little comeback, just finding the spot in the zone there and sitting down in the seam, and Cole's been able to find him both times.
Yeah, Braden coming back from injury, and Trace Hartzog's emergence the last 2 weeks is giving you 2 more threats.
Yes.
Where teams just can't double Hayden. I remember sitting in the press box with you guys at Heritage, and Ed told us during the break, he's like, they're confused by Hartzog, and at that time he had not made hardly any plays.
Yes.
So it's good to see that give you another threat. So looking
He's had a
here
good
first
game
and
the
long,
last 2
going
weeks.
deep here. That should be interference. Nope, guy turned around. So thought we were going to get the bump there, but we did not as he tried to go to Hayden Jones for the first time tonight. That'll bring up 2nd and
Good
10.
coverage there. That's McKenzie, the quarterback, on the coverage.
No
so
doubt.
He's a two-way guy.
Starkville had about 15 seniors take the field tonight, which they're, for those of you that may not know, they're about the 5th largest school right now in the MAIS, and it's showing when we played them in junior high this year. They had a really big squad. They've got a lot on the sideline tonight. So Starkville Academy in the increase in enrollment stage.
Yeah, I think they had as many in the 7th grade team as we had in the whole junior high roster.
So it'll be doubles once again. This give is to Price, and Jack got out in front of his pulling guard, but was able to get still about 5.
Yeah, got an extra yard or 2 after contact, too.
Yeah.
Good hard run there by Jack, which you always are going to get from Jack.
No question. Yeah, probably would have liked him to have been a little bit more patient there. He got out in front of the guard, but, again, gain of 5. So 3rd and 5 now, sticking with that same formation, to the right, to the left. And the
we got offsides there. May have given us one there.
Yeah, don't know if it'll be enough for first down.
It's going to be 3rd and inches or first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Yeah, they'll have to step it off.
First down marker is just barely across the 49-yard line, so I bet we're going to be right there at it. And, yeah, where they put that ball down, that is going to be a first down.
Penalty was against the Volunteers.
So it is a first down on the penalty there.
Thanks to Coach Scott for reminding me that I had not turned the scoreboard on. So for those of you that were wondering, it's 8:10 left to go. Chiefs opening drive. 1st and 10 now at the, well, we'll just call it the 50 because that's just easiest for me and Steven. So we'll call it the 50-yard line. They'll send 2 to the top of the screen. Robbins in tight. Play action pass RPO to Jones. Jones gets it to about the 43, we'll call it. Gain of 7. We'll call it 42, actually. So,
tackle by Volunteers 10 for Teasy.
2nd and 3 for Teasy on the tackle.
Looks like they did move it back to the 43, Jake.
Okay.
We had one referee on the 43 and one on the 42, so I'm not sure who gets the override call on that, but either way, 2nd and about 2.5 to go. Chiefs will come out with 2 to the left. Jones and Burford. Hartzog goes up top to your right. Jake's still trying to get the scoreboard on.
Yep.
Cole's waiting on the snap.
And they played the war chant for us. Just a lot of confusion.
Fakes the give to Jack, then takes it right back up the middle, right where he faked it to, and he's going to bowl his way across the first down line there. They stood him up about a yard short, and he was able to lean forward and get the first down. So good run by Cole there. Looked like he wanted to go outside there and just nothing there, and he went right back, followed Jack through the A-gap, basically.
Yeah, athlete made a play. So 1st and 10 from the Volunteer 39. So 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Chiefs go back to doubles. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Cole's looking to throw.
He's got Jones on an out route. Nice catch and throw. Ooh,
really close to a first down. It was a good tackle by number 18.
It's going to be Blake Little on the tackle. Really nice play there. You don't see Hayden get brought down much one-on-one, so that's why it really caught my attention there.
I think Blake Little is a classmate of mine in vet school, son.
2nd and 1. Ball will snap from the Volunteer 30. Opening drive, as we mentioned here for the Chiefs. They forced a 3-and-out of Starkville on their opening drive. Back to that doubles formation, to the top, to the bottom. A little check with me here on 2nd and short.
Tried the hard count again and didn't get him.
See what Coach Rich dials up here. Going to go with play action. Nope, we're going to give it to Jack. Nice little jump cut there. That should be enough for the first down.
23
yeah, he needed 1. It looks like he got about 3.
Tackle by the Volunteers.
I wonder what the 40 being painted different is, Jake. Is there a story behind that?
I believe I heard in their senior recognition, young man died in a car wreck.
Okay.
And this would have been his senior year. Okay. They've had a player pass away recently. So, doing the pregame show, just kind of heard it through my ear.
I got you. I knew it had to be something with it being totally different than the rest of the numbers.
So 5:40 to go here first quarter. Chiefs driving. Sticking with that doubles formation.
Looks like Hancock's coming off the edge. He never checked up. He stepped up. Nobody saw him.
Yeah, really nice play by Graham Hancock. He hits Price in the backfield, loss of 3.
Came right off the left side. Nobody saw him.
So 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13.
Chiefs check the sideline for the play, waiting on Coach Lacefield to signal it in. Go back to the doubles formation. Jones and Burford up top. Hartzog and Johnston, bottom of your screen on the left. Cole's looking to throw. He's got pressure up the middle. Scrambles out to the right. He's looking for somebody. He's got Hayden Jones was wide open, and we just overthrew him just a hair. Jack Price was wide open right there in the same spot too. Just couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, caught Hayden a little flat-footed there. If he'd have been cutting, I think he'd have been able to make that catch. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. We'll have a couple of subs come in. Those subs will be Carter Harris and Colton Robbins. They'll be replacing Jake Johnston. I did not see who else went off the field.
Hayden Jones went off.
Okay, so 3rd and 13, 4:48 to go. Opening quarter, opening drive.
10 seconds on the play clock. Just getting to the line here. Yeah, good job by Cole there, seeing the pressure and getting out of it. We just missed on the pass, though.
So 2 on the play clock, 1.
Call a timeout. Yep, it's like Chiefs get a timeout here.
Yep, Coach Whiteside called a timeout. And we will take it with them. 4:48 to go here in the opening quarter. Chiefs will face a 3rd and 13 when we come back.
Our multi-doctor mixed animal hospital has been providing quality animal care and exceptional service to our clients since 1998. We strive to offer the best possible care for your pets, as our goal is to ensure their overall health and well-being. With our experienced team of veterinarians, we have established ourselves as a trusted and reliable veterinary practice that you can count on to care for your four-legged friends. We look forward to continuing to serve our community for many years to come. Go Chiefs!
Installation, and Atwood has a great selection of wallpaper too. Shop local at Atwood Paint and Supply for Benjamin Moore Paint and more in the heart of Senatobia across from City Hall on North Front.
So welcome back, 3rd and 13 after a Chiefs timeout. Robbins in tight.
Tight formation both sides.
Yep, Hartzog also in tight. Burford and Jones here to the bottom of your screen.
Maybe trying to throw an out route here. Nobody's there. Throws it up for Hartzog. Didn't get it. We got a holding call, though, so I'm sure they're going to decline this. It's going to be a hold on the Chiefs.
Yep.
Intended for 2, Hartzog.
I'm sure Starkville's going to decline that. Make it 4th and 13. Coach Nicholson is giving the signal to decline it. Probably go for it here.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of
doesn't do a whole lot of good from the 30-yard line.
Kind of a no man's land situation.
47-yard field goal if you try to kick it from here.
I mean they did say Cash banged one in.
They are bringing Cash out. They are bringing him out. So we'll get a field goal attempt here from Cash Jackson.
I want to watch this, Stephen. There was a time that a missed field goal went to the 25, so you would gain some field position,
right?
If that's the case.
I want to ask you something about that last week that happened and see what your take is on it.
So here it is from 47. It's got the.
It's not just going to be short.
Just a yard short.
I mean, it's about 2 or 3 yards short, probably.
So Cash gave it all he could. It would have been good from 45, so that's good to keep in mind.
And they are going to put the ball back at the 30, it looks like, so it goes right back to the line of scrimmage. So last week against Pillow, when they tried that first field goal and they had shanked it pretty bad, the ball never reached the goal line. Is that not a live ball?
We never went after it, and I think the officials were talking about that.
Because I saw them down there just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting.
And they finally just.
So if they don't. So they could have went down and down that like a punt, though, correct? And we would have had the ball on the 1.
I am not sure, but there was a conversation among the officials. So power run here and a lot of room.
Holding right there on Mac.
Didn't get called.
No, it didn't.
So that was Luke Johnson on the carry. That's the Starkville that you saw a good bit of last year. That was a tight formation out of the gun and just some power run there.
Yeah, good read by him, too. Nothing there. Trying to run B-gap, C-gap, nothing there. Just bounce it outside and picks up about almost 20, almost 15.
So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Again, they're sticking with that power formation. 2 in the backfield. They'll run it again to this side. This time it's Hancock. Chiefs stopping, but not after. He gains about 6.
Like Jake, Ty, Mac, and Colton Mobley in on that tackle.
Carson.
But like you said, Jake, he got 5 or 6 there. Jake was there early and just couldn't quite get his hands on him.
Yeah, this is the offense that I feel in conversations with Russ kind of in the office during the day, like doing this is what concerns him about a lot of teams that, we might face, just being able to, line it up and run it on us. Again, we're just lacking a little size on the front lines of both sides of the ball. So
yeah, and this is what Coach Nicholson likes to do.
Yep.
Is power football.
So
and then everything plays off of that.
Run play action here. He's got a man
across
open.
The middle.
He beat Mack across the middle and nice. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Nope, they say he was down. They're gonna say he was down. Yeah, they said both officials said he was down.
That's 16, Joseph Portera.
Tackle by 19 Young.
Yep, so that's a first down. It'll now be placed at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Yeah, it came out when he hit the ground on the replay, but I couldn't tell was it coming out because the camera angle was from behind him. Starkville will come out with one receiver both sides, 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. Sprint out to the left by McKenzie, the quarterback. He's got a lot of room over there. Going to get a hold call. That's going to come back. Umpire threw a flag there. That's almost always going to be a holding call, especially on an edge run like that. Trying to get those linemen out in front. It's hard for those guys to block on the move sometimes.
Call is holding.
And there's the call. So holding against Starkville. We'll push it back.
10.
3:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Foley's telling the white hat how it went. He told him basically he got body slammed. If I understand,
just in case he didn't see it.
In case he didn't see it, he gave him a little demonstration.
The referee's like, "Yeah, we called the penalty, man."
So they will stick with the 2 backs in the backfield and the H back as well. 1 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. The give is off the right side again. Foley is there. Look, we got another penalty here.
This Johnson on the.
This is coming from our sideline.
Flag on the play. Tackle.
This is coming from our sideline,
which is typically a hold as well from that area. It's usually an edge guy out there holding the defensive end.
So the guy that threw the flag is pointing to Starkville, but then he's pointing at one of our players too. So I'm not sure. Well, he's going to call a face mask. 5-yard face mask
against the Chiefs.
So
that'll be a replay of the down is the big thing there.
Yep.
So yeah, that was weird because he was doing face mask pointing at Starkville and then pointing back at us.
Yep. So I think he just got a little confused. Not the first time we've seen that this year from someone in stripes, and we'll do it all over again. First down. They're going to call it 12, 11 or so. 1st and 11. Snap. Looking, got a corner route. Nice play by Mack there.
Undercut that route. He was open there for a second, and Mack just undercut it and got his hand on it and knocked it away. I think that was 16 he was going for again.
It was. That is Patera. That's kind of been his go-to target here early. So, since
second down.
Excuse me. Since McKenzie has come back, Starkville has started playing completely different. Their schedule had a couple of conference games early where all of ours came late. Starkville had a couple early in the year, and that's one of the reasons Bio was able to knock off Starkville. So give
Hancock off the left side there. He's got a lot of room over here. Going to get another. That's coming back.
Yep.
Got 2 flags on that. Looks like that one's coming back for sure.
Yep. So that'll make it
about the 2-3 yard line. Probably flag came in.
So that'll back it up to the 12. Starkville will gain a little yardage there.
The initial call was a hold.
Yep. You remember last year, Stephen, we played really good on defense, but there were a couple of touchdowns that Starkville had that got called back for holding penalties that, gave us an opportunity a lot longer than it probably should. Starkville was a little bit better than us last year, but again, a couple penalties and a couple big plays gave us a chance. So that will back it up to the 12. It still will be a gain of 5-6 yards on the play.
Kind of had a little bit of that last week against Pilla.
Yeah.
They moved the ball, and then they would get a couple penalties and shoot themselves in the foot.
Yep. 2nd and 6 from the 12. McKenzie gives it. And that time
good job there by Colton Robbins.
Yeah, Robbins
22 Johnson.
kept his outside integrity and turned it back inside. So really nice job there by Colton Robbins, a guy that has really emerged this year. A lot of those young guys have, but Colton has been a guy in the stat column week in, week out.
Yeah, just one of the many young guys that are playing really big for us right now all year long.
So that will bring up a 3rd and 6. They're going to say it was no gain, so 3rd and 6. We apologize. We are right under a couple of speakers. We're on top of the Ron Hartness press box here at Starkville Academy. And a little personal deal here. Ron Hartness and my grandfather were really good friends, so when I saw that, I was pretty excited about that. So that one, 3rd.
He just short armed that.
Pass is incomplete.
Ball was
Did it get deflected?
Yeah, ball was tipped. So that will make it 4th down. Starkville wastes no time, sending the field goal unit on.
I didn't see the tip, but Wynn was immediately telling us it was tipped.
Nathan Miller will attempt this 30-yard field goal, looking to give Starkville
attempt a 30-yarder.
A 3-0 lead. Minute 54 to go here.
I think that was Griff Hill that got his hand on that too, on that last play. And that kick is very good.
Yep.
And
right down the middle, and could have made it from 25 more.
Yep.
Volunteers 3.
So
Chiefs.
Starkville will take an early 3-0 lead over the Chiefs. Chiefs will be coming out for their 2nd drive of the game. Stephen, something we didn't get to in the pregame show was our recap of the week. We only had, well, we did have the cheer competition, but no other athletic activity other than the cheer competition and girls basketball. The girls went down to Jackson, competed in the spirit competition, did really well. Score improved from last year overall. Still did not take home. They only name the top 2, so not exactly sure where we finished, but we do know that our overall number increased, so that shows improvement. So congratulations to those ladies. And junior high and girls basketball had a preseason contest last night over at Marvel. They have added a game next Tuesday at Columbus Christian. Columbus Christian had a team drop out of their jamboree, so Coach Pardue's girls, we'll talk about that a little bit more when they look ahead, but Coach Pardue's girls will be back on the hardwood next week.
And then, of course, if anybody missed last week, Chiefs got a big district win, 31-10 over Pillow Academy to set up the situation we talked about earlier, a possible winner-take-all, possible 3-way tie. A lot of different scenarios could happen with that tonight, so a lot to be seen there. Number 9, Nathan Miller, will tee it up for the Vols. Again, Starkville Academy is moving left to right on your screen. All blue, royal blue pants, shirt, and helmet. Chiefs moving right to left. White pants, white jersey, and navy helmets. I was going to say, should be a touchback. He was a little late on calling that, but Braden had both feet in the end zone when he caught that.
Yep, and that automatically kills it in high school football. So ball will go to the 20. Chiefs' 2nd drive of the evening will start with 1:49 on the clock.
I was trying to get the Heritage Bio game to pull up, and I can't get the internet to work on my phone here. Chiefs go 2 receivers both sides again. Johnson and Hartzog out left. Burford and Jones up top on the right. Cole's looking right. Had Burford there for a second and just kind of overthrew him just a hair. Tight coverage there. There was a defender right there, number 4, was on top of it, but tried to squeeze it in there and just couldn't quite squeeze it in. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd down.
So 2nd and 10, as Stephen mentioned. Cole made the right read. Jack was open wide on the swing route, but Cole had an opportunity to move the ball down the field, and you're never going to be upset about that. So
absolutely.
Stick with it. Doubles formation, to the right, to the left. 2 to the right are Burford and Jones. To the left are Johnston and Hartzog. This time he will take the check down, and Jack
nice move by Jack.
A spin move and pick up about 6, we'll call it. So 3rd and
Price.
Nice spin move there, making the first guy miss. That could have been a no gain, 1-yard gain. He turns it into 6 real quick. 1:29 left on the clock. Clock is moving first quarter. And Starkville Academy up 3-0 at this point. Again, we apologize for the background noise. 2 receivers both sides again.
So another check with me. We'll see what Coach Ed Rich dials up here.
Jason Trace are down on the left. Jake and Trace, sorry. Hayden and Bradford Braden up top.
We've got a lot of names that sounded like, I don't know
Yeah.
how you and Mark
Well,
have done it all
then their
year.
first name and last name sounds alike sometimes too. So he's going to throw that one up. Not sure about that decision. Probably wishes he had that one back, Jake.
Yeah, he just kind of tossed it up. I don't know if it was intended for Jake Johnston. They're going to, on the PA, they're going to tell it was Jake Johnston, but
I think it was going for Hayden.
Yeah, I was going to say there was also Hayden Jones down there too, who has been Cole's favorite target all year. So
18 little all there for your Volunteers.
Yeah, not so sure on that one. We didn't have a better chance of him trying to get it with his feet out on the edge there, but
16 Jackson will line up in punt formation for the Chiefs.
can't fault him for taking a chance.
18 little back for your Volunteers.
So Prosek. Go back to punt this one. Chiefs will get their formation set. Cole, good snap. Really nice punt.
He
Turns
boomed that
over,
one, Jake.
sends them back.
No chance of returning that.
Bounce. Oh, and he's going to try to return it. And there's nobody here on the sideline other than Beaufort, and he is able to get him out of bounds, and then Mobley there to help as well.
I think you're going to mark it down at the 32. Yeah, I think Jones was down there as the gunner. Snapper's always your gunner there, and I don't think he expected him to pick it up.
Yeah, I did not see.
I didn't think he was going to try it either, but it just kind of bounced right up to him.
I didn't see that happening, and then I got to looking for somebody to tackle him on the sideline. Luckily, we did have a couple people there.
Kinsey will bring the play in from the sideline. Starkville breaks the huddle. Go two receivers out left. Single receiver down the bottom of your screen is Portera.
Trying to look for the
22 Johnson is your running back. Trying to fake it to him. Throws it to Portera.
Good tackle by Mack.
Good job by Mack. And looks like Robbins there to kind of finish that off. Mack had his ankles wrapped up and wouldn't let him go, and Colton Robbins came in and finished him off there. Looks like they're going to give him about 3. He's going to bring the ball out to the 38-yard line.
3 on the play. Second down.
Second 7 from there. This may be the last. That may be the last play of the first quarter. You got 23 on the play clock and 12 on the game clock. They're not in a big hurry, but they may get this snap off before the game clock expires. Two receivers up top, single receiver down the bottom of your screen. Do get the snap. It's going to be an outside give here to Miller, and he's going to get the first down.
22 Johnson on the carry for your Volunteers.
He's got two good, hard running backs there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a first down pickup for Starkville, and that will be the end of the first quarter. So we'll take a quick break here. Again, your score is 3-0 Starkville Academy at the end of 1.
Mississippi Land Bank has been rooted in relationships in North Mississippi for decades. We know agriculture because we live it every day by helping young farmers get started.
My grandfather farmed, my dad farmed, just felt like that's what God called me to do. They got a lot of knowledge about land and what stuff's worth and what it's not worth, kind of give you some guidance and wisdom on maybe what to do and not do.
Mississippi Land Bank, advocates for agriculture rooted in relationships.
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave this song surprisingly great lyrics.
I love that rate on my new ride. State Farm hooked me up and the stars align on both my...
Ricky Price State Farm Agency has been helping people in North Mississippi since 1976 meet their insurance and financial needs. They have been a proud supporter of Magnolia Heights Athletics for 45 years. Call Ricky Price for a quote at 662-562-5623.
Welcome back. Starting the second quarter, Starkville has the football, 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line, sticking with that power formation that they've used for the last two drives.
Hancock. Two guys missed him. And that's going to be Jake Johnson and Braden Burford to finally get him on the ground. We ran through the first two tackles, though.
Yeah.
Talking about the Chiefs 1, Burford.
We talked about that yesterday with Coach Whiteside and the coaches' interviews. We've got to tackle better, especially on plays like that. You've got to be able to get that guy on the ground for a short gain instead of giving up 9.
Second and short.
So that will bring up, as Steven mentioned, second down and a short 1. Clock moving here. Just underway in the second quarter. Starkville on top, 3-0. They will give it. And he has the first down
for sure. Griff Hill was able to get him down. Griff had to come from the backside there to get him. Good job by Griff of getting him on the ground, but well after the first down, unfortunately.
Yep, so that will be enough, as Steven mentioned, for a first
Gain
down.
8 yards on the play.
They'll call it a gain of
Volunteers.
8. And the Volunteers have moved well into Chiefs territory. They'll be snapping it this time from the 36. See if they go a little play action here, Stephen. Would expect it in one of the next two plays. They're going to go just straight quarterback sweep here. Old student body left and right.
Griff Hill had a big pulling guard out there on him and was able to get off the block, but not after the guy got a good lick on him at first and kind of got him spun around a little bit, so he wasn't able to make the tackle.
So we'll see what Starkville does here. Ball on the 29, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 3.
Oh, they're going to call it 3.
Starkville comes out. Single receiver both sides. Still going in that power pistol formation. The running back behind the shotgun quarterback. And one beside him.
Here comes the play action. Sticking
it,
same.
Jake.
Yep, sticking it.
Nice play by Mac.
Yeah,
nice
able
play.
to get a hand on it. That's the same route combo, Stephen, that they ran here, going the other way when they ran play action, just trying to beat Mac across his face. And they did not do it there as Bushline was able to get a hand in.
Well, they're spreading this out and then running play action, getting the safeties to bite, and then it's just one-on-one deep route, and Mac was able to knock that down. Good job by Mac of staying with that play for sure. Looks like we'll go same formation, single receiver both sides. You flip the power to the left of the offense. You give there to 22.
Big hole. Should be enough for the first down. Looks like it will be. Yep, they will call it first down. So 1st and 10, Starkville Volunteers on the move once again. Yeah, looking at the replay here, Stephen, they're just lining it up and challenging us right now.
6 yards on the play, and then
right now they're beating us.
Yeah, they're 3-4 yards. 3-4 yards down the field before we ever get a hand on them. And that's past the line of scrimmage, not even meeting them there. So they will stick to the formation. They will move it to, or flip it to the wide side, the right side of McKenzie. And a fumbled snap.
Good job there, recovering by the defense. It's going to be Jacob Carson and Eli Patridge and Colin Chandler. Looks like all three of our down linemen there got in on that play. Good job there. Bobbled the snap, picked it up, tried to make something out of it. Lost about 2.
Yep, so 2nd and 12.
Loss of a couple on the play.
Looks like Heritage is up 6-0 on Bio, getting close to the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, and for everybody watching, why that matters is if Starkville wins this game and Bio wins, it creates a 3-way tie, and you get into some point differentials. And I will do the math for you a little bit later when we kind of know what's going on. So
inside give to Hancock again. He's just running downhill.
11
That's the thing, we're getting beat at the line of scrimmage right now, and there's a hole for them to get in, and when you're running full speed downhill on the linebackers, it's tough.
Carson.
So 9:40 to go, clock running.
Big 3rd down right here.
6-yard gain on the play. 3rd down.
So they cut it in half, so 3rd and 6. Third down and 6.
Go back to that same formation. One receiver both sides. Pistol formation. The tailback and the quarterback. The power eye there. Got him short.
Yeah,
don't know if they'll go for it, but he's definitely short of the first down. Picked up about a yard. So that's going to bring up about a 4th and 5. Good job there by the defense of bowing up and making a stop.
Yep, Starkville's not even hesitating. They're going to go for this.
Gain of a couple on the play. 4th down.
It's 4th and 5. Watch out for a hard count. Probably would be enough for a first down if the Chiefs jumped. I would expect you see McKenzie out on the edge. Probably a run-pass option maybe, or they may just run it with Johnson right up the middle as they've done several times. So the H-back is to the left, the 2 backs are to the right, and they will go wide.
Quarterback run wide right here. Strung it out at first. He's going to be close. Going to be close, Jake. I think he's short, though. I think he's short.
Short by about a yard.
Yeah, the spot's going to put him short. He just got across the 15, and I think he had to get to the
turnover
13.
On downs.
Absolutely. Great job there by the defense. Hey, we talked about it earlier, Jake. They've done it all year long. Sometimes we give up drive after drive after drive, and then we just find a way to make a stop when we have to.
Yep, so 8:23 left to go here in the opening half. And the Chiefs force a turnover on downs. Kind of felt like they might try to get McKenzie on the edge. It had worked well a couple different times that drive. So good call there by Coach Whiteside. Nice job on the defensive side for the Chiefs. So Prosek, low snap, and Cole.
And we're going to lose about 5 on that.
Yep.
He picked it up and tried to go, and his feet came out from under him.
Yep, so that'll be a loss of 6, as Steven mentioned. Second down.
Also 5 on the play.
They're going to call it 5, so second and 15, clock running.
And I didn't see who was in on that tackle on that last play. It looked like 3 or 4 of them there, and I couldn't quite tell who it was, so I apologize for that.
Just a low snap there. One of the first bad snaps, one of the few bad snaps we've had all year.
All year, really, yeah.
So for a team that's in shotgun every play, that's not bad. He's got Burford over the middle. He waits a little bit longer for
Goes it to Jones. If he catches it, it's first down. He does.
I said Burford, but it was Jones that he had over the middle. He waited.
Came all the way across the formation. That's that route Jackson Price used to run a lot last year. Run about 37 yards across the field.
Yep. Just dragging all the way across the formation. So first and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. It'll be Burford and Jones to the bottom of the screen. Starkville looking like they're going to bring some pressure. They back out of it. RPO goes to Jones, one-on-one.
Oh, he makes first down miss. He fumbled. Oh, he was able to get it back. Holy cow, that could have been huge.
Yep.
Wow.
Pass complete to 7.
Going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 on that play where the spot is, but ooh, that could have been ugly. They're going to give him 4 on that, Jake, so it'd be second and 6. I keep wanting to call you Mark. I'm sorry. I've been saying Mark. I've been saying Mark for 10 weeks.
Yeah, well, you know.
Probably been called worse.
Second down.
Mark is watching Will play their final baseball game, fall baseball game this afternoon. Northwest was at Holmes. We'll talk a little bit about that football game between those two teams at halftime.
Trips out to the left. Burford was open there. Gets a block. A nice block by Trace Hartzall. He's going to take it to the house, Jake.
He's at the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
That's going to be a 75-yard touchdown right there. Nice play. Trace Hartzall made that play over there on the edge with the block.
So you can put 6 on the board for the Chiefs. Touchdown, Magnolia Heights from 75 yards out. As Mark told you, Hartzog made the block and Beaufort did the rest. Chiefs now on top of this one, 6-3, and they will send Cash Jackson on for the PAT.
And it is good.
Kick up, kick good, and Wynn told me that I just called you Mark. You just called me Mark. Somebody just said Mark, so
we listen, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, if you're listening to us on the drive over, we're both missing you, thinking about you. Stephen probably a little bit more than me, you know. You just.
Hey, that block right there by Hartzog, those are the little plays that keep you on the field for sure.
You know, I watched the Rams and the NFL game last night, the Rams and the Vikings, and they were interviewing Puka Nacua after the game, and he told McVay after a drive, he was like, hey, if you'll run that and I get a little wider, he said, I can get that crack block and we can score. And then I saw a guy breaking it down this morning, and it said it was a note to receivers, if you can block like that, you'll never get taken off the field.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you saw it there with Hartzog again. He's had a really good 2 weeks, and another good play there tonight.
Well, and speaking of Trace and Burford, our Senatobia Family Dentistry Athlete of the Week was Trace Hartzog from last week. And our Way Good Play of the Week, we had 2 of them, the 2 touchdown catches in the second quarter, one from Hayden Jones and one from Braden Burford. Just had that touchdown there. And then your Guarantee Bank Player of the Week in football, which is about the only sport we got going on right now, was Ty Young. So congratulations to all 4 of those guys.
18 little back for your volunteers.
You tuned into the Bank First pregame show. You got to hear from Trace. We had a little audio issue with Ty's interview. We'll get that to you next week. Cash Jackson on to kick this one off. Another pooch kick.
And they will let it bounce. That's going to be huge field position for them. That ball went out of bounds about the 37, so they're going to move that up about 5. It's going to put them across the 40 at about the 41, 42-yard line.
Yeah, but I don't know if people could see it on their screen. Jake Johnston was really close to catching that ball on the bounce, so keep an eye on that if Starkville doesn't start attempting to catch those. Once it hits the ground, it's a live ball. So they will take it over first and 10 at the 35.
37.
37. That's where it went out. So
technically, you can add 5 yards to where the ball went out of bounds.
That rule, I'm telling you.
There's three options. You can take it at the 35, you can make them re-kick it, or you can take it 5 yards from where it went out of bounds. So I'm surprised they didn't move that ball up.
I thought it went out at the 37.
It
That's
did.
where they're going to mark it. So low snap, they're able to recover.
Good play there. J.P. Foley comes in from the backside, defensive tackle. First one there. Then you had Cole Prosick in on the play.
You've seen that a couple of times this year. You're going to see a little bit more tonight. Cole's just, obviously he's your quarterback, so he's extremely valuable. But in spots, we're going to see him on defense tonight. One of the little things that, you didn't want to tip your hand last week against Pilla and show on film. But Cole has played a few snaps on defense this year.
And Jack Price has been sick all day. We got to get Jack out of the game at some point, give him a break somewhere, just to save his legs for the fourth quarter.
So out of the gun is McKenzie. Takes the snap. QB sweep to
out
the right.
Robbins got tackled over there. Didn't get the call. Good job by Griff Hill.
Yep, nice play by Griff Hill. And this is what
runs him out of bounds after a gain of about 2.
Yep, the running back making the block released him and threw his hands up like, I know I messed up and don't call it. And luckily for the Volunteers, they did not.
Third down.
Call it.
Sometimes that works, and sometimes when you throw your hands up, you're just basically telling them you were holding.
Yeah, so.
Depends on the referee, maybe. Update on Heritage Bio. Heritage has the ball. Just started the second quarter. Still up 6-0 over Bio right now. That game is in Cleveland at Bio Academy.
So, again, Bio has to win that game for it to even factor into the result here.
Yeah, Heritage has no chance at the district.
Correct.
They're just playing for seeding at this point in the playoffs.
Shotgun snap.
Like Patrick got tackled across the middle there, threw it behind him. That was Portera he was going for.
That seems to be his main target.
Number 16 for Tira.
And they're trying to run drag routes across the middle, which is it's a very effective route to run. So 4th and 8, 5:47 to go here on the game clock. We will adjust our scoreboard for you. 7-3 Chiefs on top, and they forced another punt. See if they stay in punt safe or if they let. Who we got back deep here? Is that Burford? Looks like it is.
Yes.
Braden Burford. They will look like to stay in the punt safe. So.
Pretty good punt there.
Good punt. It'll hit and probably take a bounce in favor of Starkville, and it does.
No way to return that. He had 2 guys barreling down on him. Good decision by Burford to just let that one go.
Rolls down to the 14. So we're going to step aside here on 93.7 FM and also Chief TV and get you a word from our sponsors.
Ball is down around the 15-yard line.
And welcome back. Chiefs taking over. 1st and 10. Give is to Price.
There's not much there on the run game right now.
23 Price for the Chiefs. Tackled by 4 Shaw.
Jack did not think he was down and got to about the 26 or so before he finally stopped.
No gain. 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10. Let's correct again the scoreboard for you.
We'll go trips out to the right. Braden, Hayden, and Trace. Again, we got all the Ryman names. Looking out to his right. He's got Hayden Jones sitting down in that open. He's just finding the spot there. Short gain.
7.
That's one of those where nothing's there deep. You throw it and hope you miss the tackle. Bring up about a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6.
Yep, just cutting it in half right there to give you a chance.
19.
Yeah, I got to get to the 25 for the first down. The ball's on the 19, so it should be 3rd and 6 here.
3rd down.
So 4:30 left to go here in the opening half. Chiefs leading 7-3. And we'll send Burford and Jones to the right. Blitz coming here. It's picked up this time. Nice pass blocking by
Burford. Oh, it's going to be picked off.
Yeah, They had 3 right there to that side, which is, again, that's 2 of our best deep threats. It made sense why they had the coverage strength to that side. Ventisi on the interception. So the first turnover of the night goes in favor of the Volunteers.
Volunteers will take
over on the 38-yard line, deep in our own territory.
Yep, so you were kind of wondering who might get the first one, who might create one. It was Starkville on a 3rd down and long, and they will take over as Steven mentioned, 1st and 10 from the 38. They use
Like
that power formation.
Like he underthrew that a little bit.
Yep.
Just didn't quite get enough on it.
They will give
Hancock off to the left, and that's going to be Jake Johnston on the tackle.
On the carry.
A gain of about, see where they mark it, looks like a gain of about 7. So
Tackle by
2nd and
14,
3.
Johnston.
2nd and 3. He went out of bounds, but the game clock
Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2.
Well, I actually looked that up the other day because I was confused on that at some of our games and at Mississippi State games. And I think in high school it said that you only stop the clock on out of bounds inside of 2 minutes in the first half, and it's inside of 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. But the first and third quarter, they don't do it at all.
They're going to go back with power, and they're going to go back with
22
Johnson 22. It's worked for them all night so far.
Yep, so 1st and 10, that'll stop the clock briefly for him to set the change, 3:35 to go.
7-yard gain. And
Like Mobley shot the gap there and was kind of outside, and the guy cut it right back inside of him, and he couldn't get his hands on him. Go back to that same formation, Jake. Single receiver both sides. I guess, what do you call that, a power pistol?
Yeah, power pistol. 3 basically in the backfield with the H-back. And they'll give, nice
play there by Cole.
Unfortunately, he's going to have to
gonna
go
come
off
off
the
the play
field
now.
because his helmet went off.
Yeah, number 52, make sure to tell him that.
Make sure to let everybody know that Cole had to go off the field. But he snuck really and just beat the guy across his face and got low.
So we're going to flip our
Took the
defense
ledge
around
out
here.
from under.
Hayden Jones checks in, comes in at cornerback. Griff Hill slides up from the safety position, plays the linebacker spot that Cole just left, and Jake Johnston moved back to safety just to kind of get everybody back oriented there.
Yeah, a lot of
like Chandler Patridge and Carson across the front.
A lot of movement there by Cole going off. So they'll stick with that power formation. They'll give it again to the short
Hancock
side.
off the left side. He's got room. It's going to be brought down by Hammonds and Ty Young. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. It's going to be down right around the 15. It's going to be, looks like they're going to put him on the 16, so it's going to be about 3rd and 3.
And 51, Hammonds.
We will go with that. So 3rd and 3. 2:10 to go.
Persick does check back in on defense.
Volunteers down to the 16-yard line. 3rd and short.
What did she say?
Come back out in that same formation. Single receiver to both sides. Just a power formation, 2 backs and shotgun with the quarterback. Inside give there to 22. Good job by Jacob. Had him. That's going to be close. I think he's going to be short.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
4th and 1, minute 40 to go. Clock rolling.
Jacob Carson got his hands on him, got the jersey, and he was able to pull forward. He had him in the backfield for about a loss of 1. He was able to pull forward for about 2.
So
just short.
Starkville will go for it for the 2nd time tonight on 4th down. Chiefs looking for a big stop and create a little momentum of their own before halftime.
It's like Heritage just scored, Jake. Went up 12-0. I did not see if they missed the extra point or if they went for 2, but they're taking the ball off now. That's for sure a first down there.
11 Hancock.
Going to bring up 1st and goal inside the 10. Griff Hill on the tackle. Hancock on the run. Hancock shaking up just a little bit.
Yep.
Not sure if he came down funny or landed on the ball, maybe knocked the breath out of him.
So it's 1:07 on the clock, 1st and 10. Yeah, it looked like just wind got knocked out of him. So I don't know if it's Cole. I don't know what he's watching. So if you know Mississippi high school football, Junior Graham is on the staff here at Starkville Academy. Coach Graham was a
timeout on the field.
Very successful high school head coach at Ware, which is no longer a high school. They've merged with Ackerman and formed Choctaw Chcounty. But he was a part of 8-10 state championships. Anyways, he was
Cinzo Miller went.
Yes, Cinzo Miller went for any of our state fans out there. But Ware was one of the best small schools in the state of Mississippi for a really, really long time. But Coach Graham runs a junior high program here at Starkville. But anyways, he is hawking their sideline and watching ours every time. So I don't know what he's looking for, but he is watching it, and every time we make a sub, he comes and tells Coach Nicholson. And again, their game plan is centered around something we're doing because he's relaying every sub that we make. So again, you've got the luxury of a
1st and goal.
I'll call it 8, but I know it's at least 6 to 10. So we'll just go with it with the even number there of the average. But Coach Graham a luxury for the Volunteers here on their sideline. So first and goal.
Give to number 4. It's the first time we've seen him run the ball, and he's going to score.
So that was Miller shy. So touchdown.
Just able to seal the edge there. Got him out with no hands on him, and got going downhill. Good run by that young man.
Yeah, like Stephen Mark's on his way. But anyways, like Stephen said, just the first time we had seen him, and they got the edge sealed, and they were able to take a 9-7 lead, and the extra point will be attempted by Nathan Miller to try to make this a 3-point ball game. Kick is up. It's good, so that'll make it 10-7 Starkville. We're going to keep it here.
Chiefs 7.
Starkville retakes the lead here. They do get the ball. Excuse me, no. We get the ball to start the second half. So a chance at a little 2-for-1 here if you can drive down and score.
59 seconds, 2 timeouts. It's definitely possible.
So Guarantee Bank halftime show tonight will feature Chuck Jackson. Chuck's a Hall of Famer for Magnolia Heights. He's also the president of Guarantee Bank. So we've waited about as long as we could to get Chuck on, and we appreciate all that Guarantee Bank and all of our sponsors that help us out here on all of our broadcasts. Brought you over 100 last year, and on pace to do that again this year.
Looks like Burford and Griff Hill go back deep. Nathan Miller for the Vols will tee it up to kick it off. Again, Chiefs down 10-7, 59 seconds left in the half. 2 timeouts left, so still time to get something going here. Probably going to have to take a shot or 2 downfield to get into scoring range.
The good thing is you got the guys to do it if you can just give Cole a little time. So that was going to sail into the...
Takes it at the 1. Got a hole here. Jake's got a huge hole.
At the 45.
At the 40. Nice tackle by the kicker there, but great field position at the 41-yard line there. You needed that to have a chance. Got 59 yards to go, 51 seconds, 2 timeouts.
Everyone pretty excited that the kicker made the tackle, but I'm excited that Braden ran it back 40 yards.
Yeah, absolutely.
To give us an opportunity.
Good blocking on the return team there. Had a huge hole to get through, and good eyes by Braden to see it and get there.
So the Chiefs will take it at the 42. They'll snap.
Looking to his left.
Jones is open. Cole will go
out of bounds. Needs to get out of bounds. And he fights to get out. They said he was down. They said he was in. We need to hurry. We need to hurry here. Now we call a timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout, Chiefs.
37 seconds left in the half. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Scores 10-7. Starkville Academy ahead here, just across midfield.
Veterans are joined at the southeast corner of the end zone to be recognized.
Again, we're a really, really long way away, but I thought he got out. But we didn't complain, so we're going to assume that the call was correct.
Yeah, it looked like he ended up out of bounds, but like you said, from here on the other sideline, I'm not sure if his knee touched down as he was rolling out, but he was... That first little move, he turned, looked like he wanted to make a move. There was 2 or 3 guys there, and then he tried to get out of bounds and just couldn't quite get there, evidently.
So when we return to action after this elite physical therapy timeout, Chiefs will be snapping at 2nd and 1 from the Volunteer 49. They will stick with the same formation. That's Hartzog to the bottom of your screen. Burford and Jones to the top. Robbins in tight. Would assume he will stay in to pass block. So, best athletes on the field, try to find somebody in space. Here's 2nd and 1. Proset will take the snap. He's looking. He's got Jones.
That's Burford.
Sorry.
Right about the 40. Looks like you're going to put him just across the 41 maybe.
Yeah.
You're going to put it down right at the 41 it looks like. 32 seconds left.
Plenty of time with the time.
Did get out of bounds. Yeah, did get out of bounds.
At the 41.
Still have 1 to play with, so everything's got to be down the field and towards the sideline unless somebody's just running wide open down the middle. Number 6, McKenzie, the quarterback, is playing safety. He's a big, tall, athletic kid. He is on Jones right now.
No,
he's on Burford. I'm sorry.
He's got
Trace down the side. Pass interference should be never turned around.
Oh, wow. Wow, Trace didn't, the ball bounced up in the air. Trace didn't see it, and it will be the second interception of the night for Starkville. So they will take over at the 6. Looks like it's where it's going to be spotted with 24 seconds to go. Now, they have had a couple of big plays on offense through the air. We'll be interested to see what they choose to do here. The Volunteers have 2 timeouts. So 24 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see what Starkville elects to do. Looks like they're going to go under center, so you would assume they're going to kneel on it. First time they've done that tonight.
And they will take a knee and head to halftime.
So we will head to the break with the Volunteers on top of the Chiefs, 10-7. Again, your Guaranteed Bank halftime show coming up here in just a moment. Chuck Jackson will be interviewed tonight. After that, we'll get you back to the
Chiefs 7.
interview with Antonio Simonetti that we were not able to finish because we started the game just a little bit early, and then I will come back and give you the Pride of the Pond out-of-town scoreboard. So as we take a pause here at half, the Starkville Volunteers are on top of the Magnolia Heights Chiefs 10-7. We'll be right back here in just a moment.
At Extreme Auto Sales, we're more than just a dealership. We're your community hub for vehicles, campers, boats, and portable buildings, all available for both adventure and everyday needs. As a locally owned family business, we pride ourselves on serving our neighbors, providing top-notch customer service coupled with unbeatable options. Whether you're searching for a reliable car, planning a weekend retreat in a cozy camper, or looking to launch your boating adventures, we have just what you need to make your dreams a reality. Our family team is always here to help. Feel free to reach out via phone at 662-562-9000. If you're planning a visit, we're open and ready to welcome you at our convenient location, 502 North Fleet Drive. Experience the difference with Extreme Auto Sales and Portable Buildings, where your satisfaction is our priority and quality meets community. Visit us today.
Are pests invading your space in DeSoto, Tate, Tunica, or Panola counties? Look no further. Burke Pest Control is here to help you reclaim your home from unwanted guests. We are committed to delivering top-notch pest control services tailored to meet your needs. Whether you're dealing with ants, roaches, termites, or any other pesky intruders, we have the right solutions to protect your property. Don't let pests disrupt your peace of mind. Call D today at 662-801-4842 for a consultation and let us handle your pest while you enjoy a clean, comfortable home once again.
When planning your next convenience store restock or special event extravaganza, remember that Big Penguin Ice Senatobia Ice LLC is your go-to source for all things ice. We are more than ready to take care of your cooling needs. Our services include top-of-the-line refrigerated truck and trailer rentals, as well as merchandiser rentals to help you display your products in style. We offer both 7-pound and 20-pound bags, perfect for filling coolers or satisfying your customer demand. Give us a call at your convenience or drop us a message on Facebook. We're excited to chat and eager for the chance to be your trusted ice company. Let's keep it chill together.
Are you looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than Guarantee Bank. At Guarantee Bank, we believe in building stronger communities. Our dedicated team provides personalized service, ensuring that you're not just a number, but a valued member of our community. With our cutting-edge online banking platform, you can manage your finances with ease, tracking your expenses and achieve your savings goals all at your fingertips. Visit us at one of our local branches today. Guarantee Bank, your bridge to a stronger future. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Got 1997 graduate.
1997?
1991.
91?
Uh-huh.
I didn't type this.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Am I good? Good evening. I'm Haley Rhodes. Tonight we have a very special Guarantee Bank halftime show interview as we welcome Chuck Jackson, the president of Guarantee Bank and MHS Hall of Famer. Mr. Chuck is a 1991 graduate of Magnolia Heights School. He played varsity football, basketball, and baseball at MHS. He lettered in football 3 times, basketball 3 times, and baseball 5 times. He was part of the 1989 state championship baseball team, and he played on back-to-back North State runner-up football teams. During his senior year, he was selected as an all-star in football, basketball, and baseball. Chuck returned to MHS after graduation, serving as an assistant coach for junior high and high school football and high school basketball from 1997 to 1999. He served as an assistant girls basketball coach from 2010 to 2011 and as head girls basketball coach from 2012 to 2013. He was also an assistant high school basketball boys coach from 2014 to 2018 and helped lead the team to 3 state championships. He played for the Ole Miss and Delta State baseball teams during college. He is married to Rachel Jackson, our MHS elementary librarian, and they have 2 MHS graduates, Lizzie and Lee Taylor. Mr. Chuck, thank you for joining us tonight. We usually start with this question. What are some of your favorite memories at MHS? Since you coached and played, let's start with memories as a player.
So as a player, probably my best memory would probably be our 1989 state championship baseball team. I played on many great teams at Magnolia Heights, but I can see any of those guys anytime, anywhere, and that's the first thing we're going to talk about is that state championship. So that would probably be my most memorable.
All right. What about as a coach?
As a coach, I have lots of unique memories. Being Dr. Lishman's assistant and going to the Final Four of the overall is one that sticks out very vividly. 3 back-to-back state championship runs with Coach Dukes. A very successful run in basketball. And then being able to coach with Coach Young in football also is very memorable.
How do you think Magnolia prepared you for successes after leaving the Hill?
Well, Magnolia Heights taught me a lot about life. Sports taught me about failure, and then all of my wonderful teachers here taught me how to study and prepare. And so I think all of those things helped me achieve where I am today.
Who are some of your biggest influence during your time as a chief?
Biggest influence is I'd have to start with Dr. Lishman. I got the unique experience of not only being able to play for him, but to coach with him. And so I got to see both aspects of him and how he taught and led people, and that was a really unique thing for me.
And then, being a senior this year, I've enjoyed getting everyone's take on what they would tell the class of 2025. So what advice do you have for us that are graduating this year?
I would say learn time management. As you go off to college, you're going to have to learn to manage your time. And time is probably the most important thing you have in your life. You need to learn to manage your time, but you also need to learn to enjoy your time. Enjoy your time with your friends, enjoy your time with your family, and just maintain your time. Whatever you're doing in life, make sure that time is important to you.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Chuck, for joining us. And now I'm going to turn it over to Coach Long and Coach Scott for the Pride of the Pond out-of-town scoreboard. Thank you.
So welcome to the pregame show with Antonio Simonetti as our senior spotlight. Antonio, thanks for taking time out of your schedule today. Hopefully you got to eat lunch before you came in here with us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right,
Love
good
being
deal.
here.
Good deal. So we just kind of ask a few questions with the seniors. One of the questions we always ask is, how long have you been in Magnolia Heights? Like, did you come here in kindergarten or did you transfer in? And do you play any other sports besides football here?
I came here 7th grade, I believe. Went to a lot of different schools before that, but been here since 7th grade. Played football, soccer, and track. Soccer's my main sport, but yeah, it's been about it. Love it here.
This is your first year to play football? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I played soccer since 7th grade, and it's my first year of football and played track.
Enjoying it?
Absolutely. It's fun. I love it. Wish I started earlier.
Absolutely. Good deal.
So local schools or just all over prior to coming here to Magnolia Heights?
Well, before we were down here in San Antonio, we used to live in Olive Branch, South Haven.
Okay, yeah.
So I went to a lot of schools up there. We moved a lot, but then we finally found a good place down here with a lot of land. Just decided to move down.
Good.
A little bit of freedom.
Good. Glad you're here.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit. I always ask this question about leadership. I think it's obviously very important. But what have you guys done in your mind as a group, a senior group, to lead what's pretty much a young football team going back to summer workouts, fall camp, whatever? What have you guys contributed as far as leadership to this football team?
I say the most important is just try to be a big role model for them and, work hard and show them, just what a good athlete is and try and make the most of it. But, out of all that, just have fun, It's football and work hard, all that, but have fun. Have a little fun with it. Just work hard. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
Just give it your all.
Absolutely.
We asked Coach Whiteside this, but kind of what's the mindset with the team this week going into a really big game, finish the season off, a lot of district implications coming into this game?
Well, we definitely can't slack off. It's a big game. Even though we're on a big win streak, you can't, just blow past. It's another week. It's a huge week. If we win this, we get a bye week, first week of playoffs, and just put it down simply. We just got to win.
Yeah.
Got to win, put in the work.
That's right. So bye week and a home game.
And home game,
second round.
Wow.
So, yeah, if you're top 4 seed, you get off the first week and you get a home game automatically the second week. So, yeah, a lot to process, I guess, with that.
Right. It is.
As far as athletics go, and this doesn't have to be football, but can you think back to maybe what your favorite moment was here at Magnolia Heights sports-wise? It could be soccer, track, football, whatever jumps in your mind there.
Honestly, I gotta say, even out of the games, everything, practice has got to be the funnest thing. Even though it's hard, people make fun out of it. You got out there, you got condo kick. Just something make all the boys happy. Even after conditioning and all that, I just love the practices. The spirit. Everything, it's all there.
That's good.
Never thought I would hear that answer.
No, and we get something different from everybody.
We do get something
That's
different.
What's interesting.
I love that answer, and I never thought I would ever hear anyone sit in the seat just give us that answer.
Yeah.
That practice was the
right.
That's interesting. I like that.
I look forward to it every day. Games are great. Winning big games are great, but practice is where you see everything come together. It's love it.
It's good.
That's great. Very good.
So, as far as after graduation, do you know what your plans are there?
Yes, I plan to go to this technical school for diesel. I was going to go somewhere for soccer, but, I'm more leaning towards diesel. I've always worked on engines, so that's just kind of my pathway. I think I'm going to go to Florida just for a year, see how my life goes on after that.
So to be like a diesel mechanic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Great.
You have anything?
Well, no, that's all I have.
Well,
Thank you for joining us and taking your time out of a busy schedule to come and talk to us and our listeners. We appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
We'll get you back to class, and good luck against Starkville Academy.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in, and we will be back with the live broadcast soon for the Starkville Academy, Magnolia Heights.
The annual MHS Golf Classic, sponsored by State Farm Insurance and agent Ricky Price. The athletic drawdown and silent auction will take place on Saturday, November 16th at Backacres Country Club. The Golf Classic will feature a shotgun start at 10:30 a.m. Those interested in registering a team, sponsoring a hole, or donating a gift should contact Jake Long or Lynn Savage. The evening festives will begin with dinner and live music at 6, followed by the drawdown at 7. Each ticket purchased includes dinner for 2 and a chance to win up to $5,000. You can buy a ticket from any MHS staff member. We look forward to seeing you Saturday, November 16th.
Visit the concession stand and try the fried catfish plates provided by Pride of the Pond, U.S. farm-raised catfish, located in Tunica, Mississippi, proudly serving you since 1982. Catfish raised right.
And welcome back to the Guarantee Bank halftime show. You've heard from Chuck Jackson, Magnolia Heights Hall of Famer. We also brought you the completion of the Antonio Simonetti interview. Antonio is the 7th senior in our Senior Spotlight segment. Now it's time for the Pride of the Pond out-of-town scoreboard. We'll start with the junior college scores from last night. East Mississippi defeated Mississippi Delta 49-0. Hines defeated Pearl River 34-27. Etowamba defeated Northeast in a rivalry matchup 17-0. Jones defeated Southwest 37-21. And the big one last night in Senatobia, the Northwest Rangers defeated Holmes 37-35. On a last-second Hail Mary, the number 8 Rangers defeated the number 6 Bulldogs. That's Holmes' first loss of the year, I believe. Holmes had driven down around 90-plus yards to take a lead with 22 seconds to go, and the Rangers were able to drive it down and score. From the prep ranks last night, Byers defeated Ashland 54-42. Nettleton defeated East Union 44-28. There was an MAIS game last night. Humphreys Academy defeated Hebron Christian in 8-man 38-12. And New Albany defeated South Pontotoc 50-0. That is the Thursday night scores from the MHSAA and MAIS. Now tonight, the big one as far as Chiefs fans are concerned is happening over in Cleveland. And Heritage has been leading this one for the longest. They're still in the first half, but Bio just returned an interception for a touchdown, 90-plus yards. Couldn't see where they got where they intercepted the pass from. But now the Colts are up 14-12, as we mentioned earlier with Steven and myself in the broadcast. If Starkville wins this one and Bio wins that one, it creates a 3-way tie. It goes down to point differential. We'll give you that math a little bit later in this one, but if the Chiefs win, it does not matter. Some more scores from tonight. This one just about 10 minutes ago, a big one in public school action. 1-6A, Region 1-6A, South Padola and Lake Cormorant tied 7-7 in the second quarter. Choctaw County is on top of Nettleton 49-0. This one from down in the Jackson Metro, Germantown and Madison are tied 14-14. Brandon on top of Pearl 21-0. 1-5A action here in the MHSAA. Corinth on top of Corinth on top of Pontotoc, 14-3. Grenada leading Center Hill 21-7. MAIS action, Tunica getting back to their winning ways. They're leading Marvel right now 34-0 at halftime. Kirk Academy going for an undefeated regular season, and we do believe they're facing North Delta right now, and they are leading that one 14-6. So that is Kirk on top of North Delta 14-6. Get you some more scores as we scroll through Twitter here. Leak on top of Simpson 14-0 at half. Public school game here. Houston and Kosciuszko tied 14-14 at half.
And fans, if you're looking for ways to support volunteer
Ocean Springs, this one from down the coast in a big rivalry game. Ocean Springs on top of Biloxi 14-7. For any of you that might be interested in some coast ball. And that looks to be all of the scores that we have that have gone in the last 20 or so minutes. Tupelo is on top of Clinton after one quarter, 14-0. So just about 3 minutes left to go here in this halftime intermission. Starkville is on top of Magnolia Heights. The Chiefs do get the ball when we return to action. So hopefully the Chiefs can drive it down and score here early. Gatorade Fieldhouse look ahead at next week. As we mentioned early in the first quarter, girls basketball has added a game. They will be at Columbus Christian on Tuesday in their jamboree, so still preseason action. This will be a varsity-only competition. We don't know what will happen with the playoff scenarios. The Chiefs could get a bye here with the win. They could still get a bye with a loss, or they could be hosting a playoff game next Friday night. Again, we'll let you know when we know as far as that is concerned. That is our Gatorade Fieldhouse look ahead at next week. So what we're going to do now is we're going to step aside and let you hear from some more of our great sponsors here on Chief TV and also simulcasted on Super Talk Mississippi 93.7 FM. We'll be right back.
Senatobia Family Dentistry is excited to catch the Chiefs on the gridiron, court, and diamonds this school year. Located at 102 Robinson Street in Senatobia, Dr. Eli Canton and his dedicated team are committed to providing exceptional dental care services to you and your family. If you are searching for premier dental care, we highly recommend calling them today at 662-562-9484 or visiting their website at senatobiafamilydentistry.com. Senatobia Family Dentistry is proudly sponsoring the Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Chief pride.
The law firm of Lamar & Hannaford, located in Senatobia, has been serving the legal needs of North Mississippi since 1958 and is proud to support Magnolia Heights football. Our attorneys have extensive experience in state and federal courts while representing both individuals and businesses. We always strive to provide professional and experienced representation while achieving quality results and excellent service. If you or your family need legal counsel, we invite you to visit our website at www.lamarhannaford.com or give us a call at 562-6537. Until then, we hope you enjoy football season in Mississippi. Go Chiefs!
Meet Jimmy Mundane. Jimmy wears the same outfit every day. Jimmy eats the same brown bagged lunch every day. Jimmy does the same thing every single day. Introducing Fuel Rewards. Save at least 10 cents a gallon when redeeming. Bank First Perks, designed to help Jimmy live a little.
Our multi-doctor mixed animal hospital has been providing quality animal care and exceptional service to our clients since 1998. We strive to offer the best possible care for your pets, as our goal is to ensure their overall health and well-being. With our experienced team of veterinarians, we have established ourselves as a trusted and reliable veterinary practice that you can count on to care for your four-legged friends. We look forward to continuing to serve our community for many years to come. Go Chiefs!
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave this song surprisingly great lyrics.
I love that rate on my new ride. State Farm hooked me up and the stars align on both my...
Ricky Price State Farm Agency has been helping people in North Mississippi since 1976 meet their insurance and financial needs. They have been a proud supporter of Magnolia Heights Athletics for 45 years. Call Ricky Price for a quote at 662-562-56.
And welcome back here to Starkville Academy. As we mentioned, the Chiefs trail in this one. Chiefs trail 10-7. Mark Howell has made it, but he's going to take the rest of the night off, Stephen. I can't really blame him. He's been through some interesting country here on his drive over from Goodman to Starkville. You don't really go through anywhere when you come from Goodman to Starkville. So Mark's going to choose to sit this one out and totally understand. So put the extra 3 minutes on the clock of warm-up time. So just about 2 minutes to go in that one.
He did say that Will threw good this evening. I think he said he threw 3 innings, 2 really, really good ones, and one wasn't as good as the first 2, but he said it was still a good inning for him. So good job there by Will Howell at Northwest.
Yep, so that'll wrap up the fall season for Northwest. They have changed junior college baseball in Mississippi. You now get to play the national rules, so you can play up to 20 competitions in the fall. I believe the number's 20. It may be a little less than that. But anyways, they have now gone to the half in Cleveland. 14-12 is the score. Bio on top of Heritage. Again, we've hinted at it a couple times. We've got the time now, so we'll kind of give everyone the playoff scenarios there. If Starkville holds on and wins this one and Bio wins there, creates a 3-way tie. That then goes to a point differential. So that will determine.
Well, it goes head-to-head first,
head-to-head,
which would be still tied.
Right,
then it goes to your record against the next best team that's not tied, which would still be tied.
So, anyways, it's playoff scenario tiebreaker number 4, I believe, and it's point differential. So right now, the Chiefs are plus 16 over Starkville. But, again, if Starkville wins by 8 or more tonight, that erases that 16 because you now have 2 games that you have to factor in. So,
and then that would go back to a tie if it's exactly on the number 8, and then they would win from the head-to-head to us.
Because you eliminate Bio at that time. So that will create that. What that means is this. If you're not in the top 4 seeds of the playoffs, you have to play next week. If you are in the top 4, you get a bye. If you win one of the 3 conferences in 5A, you're automatically in the top 4. So currently as it sits, Magnolia Heights is in second in the PowerPoint standings. Russ and I talked about a lot this week. We don't think we'll stay in the top 4 if we don't win tonight, but we could. We also think we'll host next week, but we could fall out of hosting. So there's a lot, that could happen.
Yeah, you could potentially get down below that 8 spot if you lose this game tonight, depending on what everybody else does.
And have to travel. So Starkville getting set to kick this one off. It one's high and deep. They're going to allow
Griff Hill
the chance to return it. He takes it up the
sideline there. Going to bring it out to about the 30. Late flag comes in. Jake, very late. That whistle was dead. He was already marking the ball, and the head ref throws. I think he's going to call a holding or a block in the back on us, but that was really late.
Yeah, but Starkville's kicked off 3 times tonight. 1 went to the end zone. The other 2, we've had great returns. So just keep an eye on that as you move into this late in this ball game. It is a holding. Maybe that's why we had a good return.
That penalty was going to happen at the 22-yard line, so that's going to bring us back from there. But like I said, that was I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty, but it was a very, very late throw. So that's going to bring us all the way back to the 12. It would be 1st and 10 there. Playoff baseball update, Jake, into the 4th. 0-0 Yankees Dodgers in game 1 of the World Series out in L.A.
Dodgers in 6.
Dodgers in 6?
Dodgers in 6.
I'll take the Yankees in 6 just to make it interesting.
Bunch formation here. Jack Price in the backfield. First play of the second half is a give to Price.
Could be a face mask there. It looked like you wrapped him up around his head there.
Came in high, but no face mask call.
Going to lose about 3 on that play, and he's getting up a little bit slow on that one. Definitely could have had a face mask call, but we did not get it.
Yeah, as we mentioned, Jack is suffering a little bit from a stomach bug. So he's been solid, had a couple of receptions and a couple of decent runs.
Well, there's just hadn't been a whole lot at the line of scrimmage that we could get going, honestly, on both sides of the ball so far tonight. They've kind of beat us up on both sides of the ball up front.
Using the H-back formation now, Robbins in tight. Cole has time. Now he's in the back of the end zone.
Look at Jones is open. No, he's not open. I'm sorry. Safety was behind him. Good decision there by Cole. He looked like he was open for a second, then I saw the safety flash out of the corner of my eye.
Yep. And that tackle is going to be made by Major Smith.
Like they're going to put him down for no gain. It looks like he got back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 on the opening drive. Doing a really good job spying on Cole when he scrambles there. He's not getting the opportunities to really break runs like he has most of the year. So Starkville with a good game plan as far as that is concerned. They'll send 2 to the right, 2 to the left. It's Hartzog and Johnston here to the bottom of your screen. Burford and Jones to the top. Price in the backfield.
11's coming off the edge. Good pickup by Jack. Good run, but not going to be anywhere close to the first down. It's going to pick up about 5.
Really good one-on-one tackle.
It's going to bring up about a 4th and 8 there. Had something there early, and then just able to defense was able to close that down on us.
Yeah.
So number 6, the quarterback, was in on that tackle there at the end.
Starkville has done a really good job tonight in one-on-one situations, getting us to the ground. Something that teams this year at times have not been able to
18
do.
back for your Volunteers.
So Prosek getting set to punt this one away. Snap important here, and it's a good one. Not a lot of pressure by Starkville on a great
punt by Cole. High, long punt. Fair catch. No way to return that. That ball was way too high. Good punt there.
Yep, and it
put him down at the 36-yard line.
Kind of flips the field as best you can in high school. I mean,
from there, that's about as good as you're going to get.
Yeah.
The only thing that could have been better there is if he doesn't field it and lets it bounce. But, yeah, that's about as good of a punt as you're going to get out of a high school punter.
I don't know that you're going to find a better punter really in Mississippi other than Cole, and he does it really as a hobby. Like he works at it, but he doesn't work at it like he does.
You and I were talking about that yesterday at the school, and I made the comment last year in a game. He boomed one, and I said, if baseball doesn't work out for this kid, he could always go be a college punter.
Nice job there, stuffing the run, but
still able to fall forward for a couple, though.
And those are the things that become important when you think later in the game. Just this
Hammond,
ground and pound can
55,
really wear on you. We know depth's an issue on the front lines.
have a couple on the play. Second
Just going to have to
down,
dig
about
deep here and maybe force a turnover.
So
Create a
Jack
short
Price
field.
is checked back in on defense at linebacker. Who trips out to the right of the offense. Single back in the backfield. I believe that's Hancock.
Yes.
It's going to be a give. Nope, that's Jones.
It is
Johnson,
yep,
I'm sorry.
Johnson, yep.
That's great run, just running through tackles again, Jake.
Yep.
Just had him at the line of scrimmage and not able to get him wrapped up and get him on the ground.
Yep, so that will wind the clock. First and 10, now into Chief territory.
Gain of 20 on the
This
play,
snap
and another
will
first
come
down, Volunteers.
from the, looks like the nose of the football will be between the 42 and the 43. So it'll be first and 10 Starkville, 8:35 to go here in the third quarter.
Go back to that power formation. Hancock in the backfield again. It's going to be a lead play here with Hancock. Looks like a holding call. It's coming back. It's going to be a big run here, but unfortunately for the Vols, it's coming back. Luckily for us, as he took that ball all the way down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. So that'll negate a first and goal.
Yep, so for those of you watching on Chief TV, you see the flag there on your screen. They're going to call a chop block even better. So they had him
That's
engaged.
15, right?
Yep, engaged up high and took his legs out from under him down low. So that'll back it up 15. So it'll be repeat the down. So first down and 20.
Should be about 25. They're standing right at the line of scrimmage to mark that off. So obviously with a chop block usually on the lineman, so it's typically right at the line of scrimmage. Huge break there for the Chiefs. Bring the ball all the way back to about the 44-yard line.
Replay, first down.
Sticking with the power formation. Low snap.
Inside give there to 22. Johnson again runs through another tackle. It's going to be brought down after a big gain. Short of the first down, but it's going to bring up second and about 5.
Yep.
Just not tackling well tonight.
No.
I don't know a nice way to say that, and you hate calling people out, but we've got to be able to get these guys on the ground, or it's going to be a long night.
Yep. Just
Another 20-yard gain.
Not making the
Second and
plays
a few.
on that initial contact that we have for most of the night. So
going to bring up second and 4.
Yep. We'll call it 4, so we'll change it on our screen as well.
Be just inside of 7 minutes and 40 seconds in the third quarter when they snap this. Same power formation in the backfield. We give to Hancock. Lead play with Johnson, 22, leading the play. Good tackle by Jack Price, but I think he got enough for the first down.
Tackled by 23, Price.
Nope, they're going to mark it short.
Well, the referee on the far side kept walking forward.
3-yard line.
What are we doing?
Third and short.
Third and short. All right.
Yeah, it's going to be third and about a half yard. It's like he's got to get to the 33, and the down marker is in between the 33 and the 34.
Yeah, a lot of confusion there, to be honest, because they were trying to get the steps right.
Now the head referee is looking at it again. So
if I'm Starkville,
I'd call for a measurement there.
I'd almost want to get the measurement, but it is third and short, and you've had success running the ball, so not a lot going to change. They will give it.
It's Johnson. He's definitely got the first down.
22.
He brought down by Ty and Jack Price and Griff Hill, but well after the first down was picked up.
And 19 Young.
Take it down to the 27-yard line.
Gain
First
of
and
6
10
yards
there.
On the play, and first down, Volunteers.
So wait for them to wind the clock, and they do. 6:46 to go. Going wide this time. Mobley tried to get there, but unable to make the tackle. Neither is anybody else. He's at the 3.
He's going to score.
He fumbles. Nope. They're going to call him down.
Calling down at the half-yard line.
Down
It's
near
the
the goal
second.
line, tackle by
It's the second
Bushel.
time tonight.
There's a penalty on the play, though. Looks like a flag on the play over in between the hash and the numbers towards our sideline.
I don't know about that one, Stephen. Watching the replay, I'm not so sure that one
From
wasn't.
the 1, first and goal, Volunteers.
Not so sure that one wasn't coming loose, and they are going to bring this back.
Unfortunately, you don't have the benefit of replay.
No.
Yeah, so far we've seen about 7 run plays on this drive, and we haven't stopped them for a negative play yet. Coach Whiteside is begging the call on the fumble, but it looks like we're not going to get it.
So it's going to be 1st down and 7. Yep, looks like 1st and 7. So
Coach Whiteside's still asking about the ball in the end zone, and looks like everybody's ignoring him here.
I'm telling you, it was extremely close.
Now they're going to get together and talk about it. Pointing at the back judge on the far right side. Back judge on the left is still standing at the pylon, not moving.
Yeah, he wants no part of this, and he probably had the best view of anybody. So
they discussed it, and no explanation, so obviously they are staying with the original call of just the penalty. Coach Whiteside's not happy about that. It looks like Starkville Academy is going to take a timeout here.
Yep. Give Russ a little bit more time to try to get a more direct answer as to what happened, or what the official saw. We know what happened. We thought we had a fumble.
Looked like it came loose, but.
Yeah, so we're going to take the break with them, an Elite Physical Therapy timeout, and let you hear from a few of our sponsors here on Chief TV and Super Talk Mississippi 93.7 FM.
Senatobia's Atwood Paint and Supply is your trusted destination for home improvement needs. As a locally owned and family-operated business with 2 decades of residential and custom home building expertise, we offer the finest Benjamin Moore paints and stains and specialized products. Beyond paint, we offer a selection of flooring, wallpaper, custom-made shutters, blinds, and shades. Our unwavering commitment to customer service ensures your next home improvement project is a breeze. Discover the difference of Benjamin Moore paints at Senatobia's Atwood Paint and Supply today.
All right, welcome back. 1st down and 7. The Volunteers will keep the football.
Like the ball's on the Chiefs 24-yard line.
10-7, 6:25 to go, 3rd quarter. Starkville on top of Magnolia Heights.
Same power formation. That's 11 Hancock's going to get the edge on the left side. Again, they're just doing a great job of sealing this off over there, and we can't get outside on that play.
I mean, they're just
another big gain for a 1st down.
Now they're just running wide on us. It's been power most of the first half, and here in the last few plays they've gone wide on us, and it's it's been effective.
Put the ball down right at the 10. Should be a 1st and goal. Looks like they're going to stretch the chain out.
He can pick up a 1st down at about the half.
Barely in front of the goal line. It'd be hard to pick up a 1st down and not score.
Yeah,
as close as that is.
And it'll absolutely be 4-down territory for Starkville the way they are running the football. So 6:17 to go. 1st down and 10. They'll give it again
Johnson
to
down
Johnson.
the middle. Looks like another holding call coming off the left edge. Our left edge. They're right. Ball is loose again. They're going to say he's down again.
Eventually.
Do have a flag on the play right at the line of scrimmage.
Eventually one of those is going to break in our favor. That's the 3rd time that ball's come loose, and it is holding, as Steven told you. So going to back it up 10, 1st and 20 for Starkville when they step this one off.
Again, like Jake said earlier, they can get a 1st down, but that 1st down marker is, I'm not even sure that's a half of a yard, Jake. I'm not sure. It would be hard with the length of the football. It would be hard to get a 1st down and not score. But that all depends on the spot, too.
So they will snap this one from the 20.
Replay 1st down. Volunteers.
1st and 20.
6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Same power formation we've seen all night, Jake. They haven't veered from it too much.
Since the 2nd drive,
fake it to Johnson, 22. Oh, he had it. Mobley knocked it down, just couldn't quite reel it in. I don't think he saw the linebacker there, Jake.
No, just running the same pattern they've been running. A little deep in route and challenging Mac one-on-one out there. Mac's won 2 of those battles. He's lost 1.
It looked like he was there.
Absolutely.
And then Mobley was dropping back in coverage from the linebacker position, and I just don't think McKenzie saw him.
Yeah. I mean, when McKenzie looks to throw, he looks for Joseph Patera. So, again.
That's been his guy for sure.
Things to watch as we move into this 2nd half.
Big give here to number 4. That's the one that scored the touchdown earlier. Great job there by Prosek. Great job there.
Guy comes in late and cleans out the pile, and Jake's wanting a penalty, and I don't blame him. Lyman there came all the way across the field and hit I couldn't tell if that was Xander hitting the back and Xander took out Jake or what it was, but.
Yeah, definitely could have been a blind side or a late hit, either one there. So we got 3rd and 20.
Clock moving, 3rd and 20. 5:35 to go here in the third. Looking for a stop here and force a field goal.
You do have a good field goal kicker. Kicker's got a good leg.
They do.
Would
assume that
power
would be
formation
what they would
here.
Would assume that's what they try to do on 4th down.
You would think they would
Play
run it and
action
try to pick it
pass.
up. He's going to
They're
go
gonna
deep
pick
down the
on
left side.
Jake here.
Jake, that's
Great
pass
job.
interference. How's that not pass interference? You got tackled him from behind.
No penalty there, Jake. Get out of there.
Knocked down by 14.
Great play by Jake,
Yep,
but
absolutely.
yeah, definitely looked like PI on my end.
So they will attempt a field goal. So this is snapping it from the 22. Usually
21, so it should be about a 38.
Yep, usually 7-8 yards on the deep snap here.
He's going to put his block down at the 28, so it'll be a 38-yard attempt.
So snap is good, hold is good, kick looks good, and it is. So put 3 on the board for the Volunteers, but in actuality, it's really a win the way the drive started for the Chiefs to force that field goal. So with 5:08 to go here in the third quarter, Chiefs now trail here in Starkville 13-7 to the host Volunteers.
And again, Jake, obviously we want to come back and win this game, but those points are going to come up, come up huge here, especially with Bio getting back up on Heritage at the end of the half of their game.
Yep, again, win it doesn't matter, but we broke it down for you at halftime, the points itself. So again, if this score ended 13-7 and Bio won, we would still win the conference because we're up in the grand scheme of things 2 points in the 3-way tie. So again, right now,
it looks like Bio and Heritage has still not started the second half of that game, so we will not know that score when we're done here.
Yeah.
They're a little bit behind us as far as game time goes.
Not unless we play a few overtimes.
Play a few overtimes maybe. Come out on top, I'll take that. Number 9, Nathan Miller will tee it up for the Volunteers. Braden Burford, Griff Hill will be back deep for the Chiefs. Chiefs moving left to right in the third quarter. White pants, white jersey, navy helmets. Starkville Academy moving right to left on your screen. Royal blue from top to bottom. Another good kick.
Griff's going to get another opportunity to return it. He checks to make sure he wasn't across the goal line. And this time, Starkville with a nice job of coverage.
Gets it back right to the 20. Yeah, I think he thought he might have been a little closer to the goal line than he was. Kind of took a look back just to see. We'll put him down. One referee standing on the 19. Looks like they're going to put the nose of the ball right at the 20.
Yep. So 1st and 10 Chiefs, second drive of the second half. They will send Robbins, so we're going to have one tight at least. They will send Jones and Burford to the bottom of your screen. That means that Hartzog is to the top. Robbins in tight. Price in the backfield.
Touchdown here would be huge, Jake.
Absolutely. Prosek takes a snap and his QB run all
Got a
day.
block
This
on the
time
edge there.
blocking's a little bit better.
Going to get a hold on Jack Price. Just held on just a little bit too long.
Yep, turnabout there. Fair play is what some of the people here on this Starkville sideline are thinking.
Yeah, it was a hold. I saw it. I was hoping he wouldn't call it, but he got him. And he had him at the beginning of it, and then when Cole went to break it outside, the defender was on Jack's outside, and he just kind of grabbed the jersey. It should be about a 1st and 20 here.
We're going to call blocking the back.
Blocking the back. Not sure about that one.
Blocking the back against the Chiefs.
It was a hold.
Yeah,
it was a hold.
And it was inside the tackle box. I don't really think you can have a block.
And when you're engaged and they turn, it's not a block in the back. He clearly engaged him in his chest, and then the guy turned. So that's kind of a – I don't agree with that call. I do think he held, but either way, it's a 10-yard penalty either way you look at it, and repeat first down, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep, so 1st and 20. They will go bunch formation now to the wide side. Robbins in tight. Price still in the backfield. Prosek will take the snap from the 10. Give is to Price. He bounces this one outside, then back in. Jack gets a little of the penalty yardage back.
Like he got about 5 of it, almost 5 of it back.
So
good run by Jack,
absolutely.
5 yards, but there was 2 or 3 guys waiting on him at the line of scrimmage, and he kind of danced and ducked and dived his way for 5 yards.
Yep, so 2nd and 15.
Second down.
The lone Chief touchdown tonight came from 75 yards out. I believe it's referred to as a smoke screen there. Just popped it to Burford out, and he got a big block from Hartzog and took it to the house.
Yeah, and really, we haven't really moved the ball consistently yet in this game.
Trips to the wide side. Robbins in tight. Cole will look that way. He will roll out.
Pressure
make
to
one
his
man
left.
miss.
Throws it up for Jones on the sideline. I think he did not catch that ball. Looked like he caught it there first, about 4 or 5 yards short of the stick, but he wasn't able to hang on to it.
So that will make it 3rd down and 15 yards to go. 3:59 left on the clock. And now they've got a penalty
against
Starkville.
Starkville Academy. Was that a hold signal that he
I
gave?
did not see the initial signal. Let's see
Thought
if
he said holding.
See it on the replay.
Started at the 15.
Apparently against the Volunteers.
So that will replay the down.
So it was a 10-yard penalty.
Yes, he called holding. So defensive holding will make it 2nd and 5.
Replay 2nd down.
And that's a big penalty there if you're
Huge
the Chiefs.
penalty there. Huge break.
Working towards the clock here in the 3rd quarter. So Starkville will have that advantage in the 4th. Snap is good. Price with the rush there. Gains about 3. So 3rd down and 2. And I'm going to make a prediction for everybody watching and listening. This will be Cole Prosek to the left side of the offensive line.
Not taking that bet.
Vegas wouldn't even put odds on it. So it's just been a go-to bread and butter power run play all year.
The only bet I would take there is if you said, does he fake it to Jack or not fake it to Jack?
So the
got him on the offsides. Don't even have to worry about it.
Even better.
Got him on the hard count there. So easy 1st down there.
Yep. So 1st and 10. Penalties working in favor of the Chiefs here on the road.
Penalty on the play.
Here on this drive. So that'll make it 1st and 10.
Offside.
Playoff baseball update. Dodgers up 1-0 at the end of 5. I'm not sure how they scored, but
33-yard line.
Chavez, Ravine, and the Bronx.
Evidently we've got a pitching duel going on there.
2 polar opposite weather-wise for late October,
especially this time of year.
November. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. They will send Burford and Jones out to the top. Hartzog down low. Pop pass here
Jones across
to Jones.
the middle. Going to pick up about 6, maybe 7. I
To 7 Jones.
think they're going to give him 6. They're going to put him just short of the 40. So it should be about 2nd and 4.
Yep, 2nd and 4.
Gain of about 6 on the play. Tackle by the Volunteers.
Bio and Heritage has started the 2nd half. Bio with the ball.
That's going to be a touchdown.
John Howard. Somebody tripped him up.
Yep.
He was headed to the house on that.
I mean, we can give you play-by-play on 2 games, 3 games,
Absolutely.
whatever you want, because we are very interested watchers of what's happening in Cleveland tonight. So trips now to the bottom of the screen. Price remains in the backfield. Robbins lined up as tight end, extra blocker. Low snap, smoke screen again.
He's got room. He's got room.
He's got a chance.
Got the 1st down for sure. Nice tackle there to trip him up. I believe that was number 18.
Everybody,
Blake Little got him down.
Everybody on the Starkville side wanted a hold on Jones. I thought it was a really good block.
I thought it was a
I'll
clean block.
Try to be as neutral as I can be, even though I am employed by Magnolia Heights. I thought, we do have a bio touchdown, so that's big there for Chiefs fans.
2012, waiting on the PAT.
Yep.
Yeah, this might be the only time we need you to pull for bio, but
Correct.
we need you to pull for bio tonight.
Again,
just in case. Hopefully we win this game and it doesn't matter.
Correct. So clock is moving. Here, 2:20. 1st and 10 Chiefs on the 49 of Starkville. Here's that
There's
power
your run to the left. And he's looking to throw, though.
He's got
Jones down the field. No, Burford. I'm sorry. Nice catch. Nice catch by Braden Burford. Holy cow.
Wow. That's as good a
Cole laid that one out there where only his guy could get it, and Braden just went and got it. That's a huge play there.
Good a throw and catch as you're going to see in high school football, and it was really an old Tim Tebow play action pass there. Fake the power run, which I called for just a moment ago, and Burford made a play one-on-one. Might see that one next week as a way good play of the week, but we'll see what the rest of the night has. 1st and 10, Magnolia Heights.
I was already saying there's your run to the left, Jake, and then he pulled it up and threw it.
First and 10 Chiefs. Prosek takes the snap. There's the power run. And Cole gains about 3, so second down.
Down inside the 10. Looks like we can get a first down. Can't tell if that's the 2-yard line or the 1-yard line. Win Scott's saying 2 there. He must have better eyes than I do.
Well, he's got that camera lens.
Oh, he's cheating. He's zooming in and cheating, trying to make it look like he can see.
Might as well be binoculars. So second and 6.
Second down.
1:37 to go here in the third quarter. And again, we were right under the speaker, and I'm going to hear music in my sleep tonight. So
tight trips formation out to the
we're
right.
We're going to run the corner route here. Oh, never mind, we're going motion, but I would still say corner with Jones or Hartzog.
Fake it to Jack.
It's Hartzog. He is
Gives
covered.
it to Burford. He's going to score.
Yep, touchdown.
Yes,
Magnolia Heights, touchdown, Braden Burford. He lowered the shoulder, and he found pay dirt. Touchdown, Chiefs. With 1:10 left to go here in the third quarter. They ran the corner route, Stephen, but Starkville, they scouted. It was double covered.
Yeah.
They did a great job, but Cole found what's becoming his second favorite target.
16 Jackson.
So the Chiefs have tied this one up, and they're Cash Jackson extra point away from taking the
The
lead.
student section threw a toy football on the field, and the referee picked it up, and Cole took it from him and threw it back to him.
Snap good, hold good, kick
is good.
Chiefs on top, 14 to 13 with 1:11
Volunteers 13
left to go. Excuse me, 1:10 left to go officially on the game clock.
Braden Burford having a game.
Absolutely, we talked about it early, Stephen. You know, he had the collarbone injury. It caused him to miss some weeks. But just talking to him, man, you could just see it in his eyes. And he really was ready to come back. In the last couple of weeks, really the last 3 weeks, he's been a go-to target for Cole in tough situations. We talked about Trace Hartzog starting to become a factor in the passing game. 3 legitimate threats. We know about Hayden Jones. Hayden's been good all year. But 3 legitimate threats, 3 seniors that are giving the junior quarterbacks some options on the outside.
Yeah, and we talked about it with Russ. We've talked about it several times in the coaches' interviews. I think the very first game that Braden Burford came back, the first catch he makes, he gets tackled on the sideline and falls on the shoulder of the injured collarbone. And it was just good to see. Just popped right back up, went back out there, no problem. Just, kind of got it out of the way.
Yeah.
So early in the game, his first or second drive, and just good to see him come back from that, like you said. And he's having a heck of a year towards the end of the year here.
Well, the biggest thing is he wanted to get back out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because there's a lot of times, injuries can hang around, and it really can be as much mental as anything. But you got to credit him. Hayden, a couple of weeks ago with the knee.
Heritage. Yep.
We thought Hayden might miss a couple games, but instead he's playing last week.
Well, and the same thing Whiteside said during practice, that same thing. They were going over some things, and Hayden came down and said, "Coach, I got it."
Yep.
Wanted to get back out there. So good to see from all those guys.
So Cash Jackson to kick this one away.
Another pooch kick here. It's going to be a fair catch.
And they'll kneel it at the 34.
And that's 16 Portera, I believe.
So 1:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Portera is catching everything tonight for Starkville.
Volunteer 35-yard line.
So Bio Academy did get the point after, so they're up 21-12 over Heritage. Looks like 9:56 left in the third quarter down in Cleveland.
So Starkville will take over. They ended up giving him an extra yard there. They've moved it to the 35. He clearly fair caught that ball in the 34, but maybe the yard won't matter. So they'll go back to a trips formation. They use this on their first drive. They will give.
Run game again with Johnson. Good job of getting there, and just like I said, we're just having a hard time of getting him on the ground.
Yeah.
First guy's getting there and just not able to get him there. Late hit here, coming in late. Looks like I think that's going to be on Starkville.
Yeah, it should be.
Penalty flag after the
We need to calm down
So
a little bit.
he picked up about 4.
Yeah.
Well, and this is a game, that I expected a little bit of tenseness and chippiness here, especially you get down to the end of the game, a 1-point game with everything that's online. Emotions are going to be high for sure.
Yeah, and they're calling it a dead ball, so it will be second down. Well, the other piece of the equation that we haven't really talked about, you might have mentioned it earlier, but Starkville can go from a conference champion to potentially not even in the playoffs.
Potentially out of the playoffs. And if they lose this game and they get in the playoffs, they're going to be 11 or 12 based off the points.
Correct. So that will make it second down. They're going to step it off. So second and 20. But,
And so for anybody listening, the way they determine the playoffs is wins and losses do matter, but it's different than public school where only your wins and losses matter in conference. It's a PowerPoint system.
PowerPoint system.
And it's can be confusing, so it's a little bit too much to try to explain on here, but it is a point system, and Starkville is low in points right now coming into this game compared to the rest of the 5A. Low snap. Picks it up. He's got all day back there.
Mobley has a chance to make a play, and he just runs out of bounds. Well, to quote Ed Rich, our offensive coordinator, Ed told me the other night, he's like, I've got a math degree, and I still can't figure it out. So
well, and it's too hard to figure out until all the games have been played, because not only do you get points for winning, but you get points for every win of every MAIS appointment on your schedule.
Yep.
So you get down to this point of the year, you have to wait and see what everybody else in 5A does. And it doesn't matter if they're in your district or not.
Right.
It's just the whole class.
But if you want the most absurd piece of the whole thing, this Starkville team beat Pilla. Pilla does not have a conference win. They're done with conference.
And Pilla will get in.
Pilla is currently ahead
yes.
of Starkville in the power points, unless the Volunteers win tonight. Trips to the bottom of the screen to go run the wheel
Looking
route.
out to his left. He's getting chased. There's a hold right there on Jacob Carson. We get the call.
And
oh, my gosh. Yes, great play by Cole. We're going to decline that, and that's going to bring up a 4th and forever.
Cole Prosek.
And now they're going to throw a penalty on Cole.
So
they're throwing a celebration penalty.
Yeah, but it should be a dead ball. So it's still going to be 4th down. 4th down and 5.
Yeah, but, I mean, you can't celebrate after making a play. That's ridiculous.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. So we will
both of them are on there.
All right.
So somebody hit Cole at the end of it.
We will take that. So you're probably going to you'll decline the holding so they don't replay
so it'll be
the
4th down.
You'll take the dead ball.
And then it'll still be 4th down, right?
Correct.
Because it was dead ball. He did say dead ball.
Correct. That is correct. So Cole Prosek.
So, yeah, that ball is on the 28-yard line, so that should back him up to the 13.
The full 15.
So he'll should go back to the 13, 4th down, and 32.
Yep, and he'll be catching the snap from in the end zone. So holding, you see it once again,
decline.
That's decline. The dead ball personal foul will be accepted and assessed, so they'll step it off 15. Cole Prosek
against the Volunteers
with the play of the night so far on defense. We're going to call it 4th and 32. We'll see.
And the ball's on the 10, so like you said, Jake, very important here. He is standing on the goal line to take this snap. He's actually inside the goal line now. He's moved inside the goal line now.
They just throw it. Oh, they threw it back to the white hat.
They're throwing the flags back to each other. The line judge thought it was the umpires and gave it to him. Then the umpire threw it to the head ref.
So 34 seconds on the game clock here in the third quarter. Snap is good. Punt is good. Just get out of the way.
Let it go. Let it go.
We'll have great
field position. That ball's going to roll out about the 42, 43-yard line. Wow, what a turn of events there.
Yeah,
we score here, and we just flipped a huge momentum here going into the fourth quarter.
So we talked about it. I wasn't on with you guys last week, but this is the situation. If you do score here, do you go for 2 and try to put yourself up 9, knowing worst case scenario, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some math there, so be interested.
There's some things to think about for sure.
Interested to see, but you need the touchdown first.
Coach Rich's math degree may come into play here.
Correct, and I'm sure there's a 2-point play or 2 on the play sheet. So, would anticipate a heavy dose of Prosek and Price as much as you can on this series on the ground to keep the clock running. Starkville looked like they were going to pressure, backed out of it. Hartzog's open on the run pass.
It'll be a holding call. It's coming back.
6 Prosek on the keeper. Flag on the play.
So 19 seconds here. That was 1st and 10. I'll update the scoreboard for you for those
watching. There's a hold against the Chiefs. Anytime that head referee throws it behind the play, it's usually a holding call. Head ref, umpire. If the line judge throws it right at the point of attack, it's almost always a hold.
Yeah, and a lot of sarcastic cheers from the Starkville fans here. Understand they're frustrated. They have not gotten the benefit of some calls, but we've as
had
Chiefs fans get a benefit of another
John Howard Gilbert
touchdown. So
I think that was Gilbert went down the left sideline there, down the home sideline of Bio.
The Colts are starting to break away in Cleveland. Chiefs starting to roll in Starkville. So a lot of good things are happening for MHS as we speak.
Looks like Heritage did score at one point, though, that we missed. So it was 21-19, now 27-19, awaiting a PAT from Bio. 8 minutes left in the third quarter of that game.
So it's 1st and 20.
Inside give to Jack Price. Not a whole lot there. He picks up a couple. He's going to get it down right about midfield. They're going to put him down right at the 50.
Yeah, that'll be the last play of the quarter. And we will go to the final quarter of regular season action. On top, 14-13. The last few seconds are ticking off. But we're going to step aside and let you hear for a word from our sponsors. Chiefs on top, 14-13. Jake Long, Stephen Mobley on Chief TV, and also simulcasting on Super Talk Mississippi, 93.7 FM.
This broadcast is brought to you by Way Good, the original protein shake on a stick, the official protein sponsor of your Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Our BCAA Recovery Blend protein is sure to fuel your champion from kickoff to victory. Find us on the web at www.way-good.com and on Instagram at way.good. Go Chiefs!
And welcome back here to Starkville Chief football. Around, well, we'll just call it the 50-yard line as we get ready to start.
Those are the ball right on the 50. It's going to be a 2nd and 17, Jake. So, you know, you don't have to get it all here. Try to get about half, maybe a little bit more, make it manageable for 3rd down. Get a first down here is huge. Keep the ball out of their hands.
Yeah, so 2nd and 20.
Love to be able to run the ball at this point in the game, but 2nd and 17 is hard to do.
Going deep.
Trey, looks like we may have a pass interference.
I think we're going to get a holding call.
A defensive holding or a pass interference, something here.
Yep, should be defensive holding. Should be a 10-yard penalty. We'll repeat 2nd down.
Came from the back judge, so they're talking on their headsets here.
Well, it was what happened was
it has to be on the defense.
Yeah, they got the guy to bite on the play on the pump fake.
Right.
And he held him all the way. So
well, you know, and sometimes as a defender, it's either I'm taking a penalty or I'm giving up 6 here. So
correct. And in college and high school, it's better to take the penalty. It's not a spot foul like it is.
And it's not automatic first down either.
Correct. In high school, it's definitely better. So
because I think defensive holding in the NFL is an automatic first down now.
5-yard penalty and automatic first down. So 2nd and 7. Price in the backfield to Prosek's right. Starkville looks to be bringing pressure.
Coming off the left.
They will.
And that's big number 97 there. Kind of stepped on his head a little bit there at the end.
Yep.
That's 97 Draper Williams, junior defensive lineman there. Just met us at the point of contact at the line of scrimmage.
Your roster has a 97. Mine does not.
Hancock at the end of Hancock, the linebacker, was coming off the right. Our left, defense is right.
So clock moving. Be interested to see if you got a screen or something here. Something safe, conservative to keep the clock rolling. Check with me here on 3rd and 10.
They did jump, but they didn't come across the line. So no penalty there.
4 on the play clock. Snap in time. Look at Price swinging out there. No, they're going to go to.
Oh, he had him open and just barely missed him.
Yeah, he could have checked it down. He took the chance with Hayden. I don't blame it. He was open. Blame him. He was open. So 4th down.
Bring out the punt team here.
10, 11:01 to go.
Yeah, we got behind the sticks on that drive, Jake, and you're not able. You got to get it. Your game plan there is to run the ball, pick up first downs, and chew the clock up, and you just can't do that when you end up 2nd and 17 after penalties. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot there.
Yeah, need a good punt here. Create a long field for Starkville. He's lined up off sides if he doesn't get back. Yeah, they're telling him
he did move back.
So he did. Good
Another
punt.
good punt here by Cole.
Go cover.
Angle out of bounds. I took a bad bounce, but it's going to go down about the 20 still. So really that's the worst field position they've had in a while in this game. They've been getting the ball between the 35 and the 45 pretty much on every punt and every kickoff. So hopefully the defense can stand up here and get a stop for us.
Yeah, the ones that don't play both ways have that was a longer drive, with the break in the quarter there, so they've had some real time to sit over there and collect their breaths. So need a big stop here.
Looks like Cole is still out there on defense for this drive. Chandler, Patridge, Carson across the front. Robbins, Mobley, Prosick, Price are your linebackers.
So they're
Bushlong, Johnston, corners.
Going back to the power formation, and I don't know why they ever got
Hill
out
and
of
Young
it.
are your safety. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
22.
It's worked all night long.
When they go to that trips formation, we're having success because what they're doing is they're taking a potential blocker out of the box, and it's working to our benefit when they go to that trips formation. I'm going to say they don't do it again tonight unless they need a Hail Mary or something late. So stay with the power formation, 3 in the backfield. This snap will come with 10:20 to go.
It's Hancock off the left. Again, 2 or 3 missed tackles at the line there. Just unable to get him on the ground.
Yep.
Tackle by 23, Price.
Again, he is a good running back, but you can't stress enough the importance of getting him on the ground at the line of scrimmage and not letting him get loose.
8-yard gain on the
first
play.
and 10.
Volunteer.
Another gain of 8 there. So far, 2 plays, 16 yards.
We've crept under 10 minutes to go here in the ball game. Chiefs on top, 14-13. Starkville with the football and driving.
Gives to 22 Johnson. Got another big hole here. Get him down after a gain of about 3. Better job there by the defense.
Tackle again by the Chiefs, 19 Young and 20 Mobley.
I mean, it looked like we were all over him in the backfield, and next thing you know, there's a gain of 4.
Gain of about 4 yards on the play. Second down.
Like Colin Chandler's talking to the referee. He came up a little hot at the end of that play, so I'm not sure if there was some extracurricular activity that I missed. I saw he came up a little hot, and Mobley pulled him away, trying to get him to calm down there. So I didn't see what happened, but not happy about something.
No.
Same power formation. Another inside give. That's Hancock. And again, he just gets loose again, Jake. Another first down. 2nd and 6, and he gets right at 6 for another first down.
Yep. So 9 minutes to go when they stop to set the chains here. They'll wind it. Ball at the Starkville 46. Yeah, our defensive linemen they're not happy. They're claiming they're getting hold on every play, and they have been held a lot. Several flags have been thrown on Starkville. They will stick with the power
but on those
formation.
inside runs, it is so hard to see a holding call in the interior like that.
Yep. Happens so quick. They'll go wide here. Good
Colton
job
Robbins got
stringing
held
it out,
there.
but we didn't get him down.
And Colton Robbins got turned around and held right there at the play. Cole and Colton Mobley able to get him down, but not after a gain of about, looks like he got 7.
Yep, so 2nd and 3. Yeah, they went wide there and did a good job of turning it in, but just could not get him on the ground. So the football has moved into Chief territory, and we are about to move under 8 minutes of play here in the 4th quarter.
They have been run heavy all second half. You got to expect there's going to be a play action pass coming up at some point.
And they've gone at Bushelon every time they've thrown the football.
Same play, same exact play every time.
Tackle.
3rd down coming up. 3rd and 1.
Close to the first down.
3rd and a long one, unless they move the down box, and they're not. So
yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 2. Looks like it's going to be 2. Ball's on the 46, and they've got to get to the 44 for a first down. But the down marker doesn't. The ball looks ahead of the down marker to me. It looks closer to the 45 than the down marker is.
Staying with power. Snap is a little low. Handoff.
Johnson again, and he's definitely got the first down. Still on his feet.
22, Luke Johnson.
Again, it's just cannot get him on the ground. Ty Young and Jake Johnson were there, and he was able to slip out of it. And Jack Price and Griff Hill had to clean it up there. They are just wearing us out on the run game so far.
So 7-11, clock moving. Yep, you can hear a couple of the Starkville fans yelling they're tired. And when you look at who's had more players going both ways, absolutely the team in white has.
100%.
So this
that makes a huge difference.
No question. Late in the ball game, as physical as it's been. They'll snap this one with 6:50 on the clock.
Sweep
Quarterback
out to the left with the quarterback.
A lot of blockers over there.
Jake Johnson was able to wrestle him out of bounds, but he picks up about 6, it looks like.
Yep.
I'll put the ball down right around the 30.
Near the 30, pushed out of bounds by 14 Johnston.
So 6:44 on the clock.
Second down.
Now, my understanding of the clock rule, the clock should be running right now outside of 5 minutes.
He hasn't wound it yet.
Even with him going out of bounds.
He's
not going to wind it.
He's not going to wind it. So there you go. All right, so it'll stop at 6:44. Second down. They're calling it 5 on the scoreboard. We believe it's
Which,
more
if
like
they score
4.
here, we might need that extra time.
Correct. So snap's a little low. Chiefs bring some pressure, but
and
they
we
can't get him down.
Goodness gracious.
But it is strung out. Great job of pursuit
Cole
there.
and Griffith were able to get him down, but we had him in the backfield and just couldn't get him. Jack Price is shaking up on that play. I think he was the one that made the initial hit.
So 3rd and 9 is what it's going to be.
Jack's going to get up and shake it off. Jack's probably one of the toughest kids you're going to see.
Yep, luckily they didn't stop play, so Jack can stay in on this 3rd down and 9.
And again, the clock stopped again. He's winding it, but it never should have stopped in the first place.
Yep, that's correct. So little benefit. Well, they ran the play clock because it's down to 15
seconds. Yeah, but they stopped the game clock.
Yep, so going to be interesting to see if Starkville can get this play off.
I guess I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that. They thought we may have had an injured player, but you've got to wait on the referee to call that.
Yep, so they're going to call a timeout here. Yep, little clock confusion. So let's reset things for you here. It's 3rd down and 9 as I'm fixing it there on your screen for those watching on Chief TV.
Ball on the 34.
6:12 is the official game time left to go here in this ball game. For those of you listening on 93.7, Magnolia Heights is on top of Starkville 14-13.
And Starkville did just use their second timeout as well.
Did.
So they only have one left if that comes into play later.
Chiefs have all 3. I'll tell you, Stephen, with the big leg of Miller, if you just get 5 right here, do you go ahead and kick it? I think yes.
Well, you're at the 34. So that'd be a 51-yarder from there. So, yeah, if you get 5, that's still a 46-yarder. Yeah. He's got the leg, but
no question.
That's a tough kick for a high school kid, too, because sometimes you try to overkick that.
The one he banged home earlier was from deep. So.
Oh, yeah, and it was 20 yards past the goalpost, too. So, yeah, he has the leg to do it for sure. And, of course, they're thinking get the first down here, and we're thinking get a stop.
Yep, so a little trickery formation for Bio down.
Well, I can't see the score. They changed their live stream where the scoreboard's not up there anymore, so I don't know what the score is.
But Bio has the football, so worst case scenario, that game's tied at 27. Best case scenario for Chiefs fans, it's still Bio on top, 27 to something. We'll see it in just a second. They're going to stick with that crazy formation again. They're putting all their linemen out wide.
Yeah, I saw them do that earlier. It's almost like the swinging gate on an extra point.
Yep, so it's 3rd and 9 here as we get set for action. 3rd and 9, Starkville in the gun, power formation as they kept most of the night. They're going to take their chances here. They're going to pass the football. Jake Johnston.
He slipped on the coverage. He's got the first down.
Yep.
Jake Johnston went to close on that, and his feet came out from under him.
Yep. Benefit
Looks like Bio just scored.
Yep, touchdown.
Well, yeah, touchdown. He was checking to see if he was inbounds, so don't know the score there, but they did just score. Penalty.
So that's one of those situations there with the receiver knew where he was going, Jake didn't, and it cost the Chiefs there. So 1st and 10, Starkville, they will be snapping this one from the 24-yard line of Magnolia Heights. 1st and 10, 5:40 to go in the ball game. They're going to go wide
outside
here.
Run to the right. It's Hancock.
Graham Hancock.
Ty Young and Cole Prosick on the tackle. Cole's shaking up a little bit.
Tackle by the Chiefs, 19 Young.
Holding his arm. I guess he got a little stinger there. He's shaking that right arm off.
Unfortunately, it's his right arm.
Yeah, I think he's okay, but I think he just may have landed funny or took a helmet to the arm there.
Well, you can believe that Starkville's locating him for a
I'm sure, absolutely.
number of reasons, most of which he's made several plays on defense in a short time, or a few number of snaps. So
Same
the
power formation.
Low
Johnson
snap.
to the right. He's got a huge room, and he's going to take it in the end zone there.
Touchdown, Starkville. That'll make it 19-14. Would assume they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, you would think.
And I'm going to bet it'll be the power formation.
Half their offense is coming off the field, so now they're sending them back.
Yeah, now they're sending them back.
Yeah, they are going to go for 2 for sure. So, I mean, they have beat us up front on the run all night long consistently, Jake. We've been able to get some stops here and there, but that's just been that power run game that we talked about all night long. That is their MO, and they're doing a really, really good job of executing it.
Problem for the Chiefs is a lot of those guys on the defensive front are about to have to go try to block Starkville on the offensive side. So they will go with the power formation. Quarterback run all the way.
And he's going to walk into the end zone.
So it's a 7-point lead now for Starkville. 21-14, 4:58 to go. So Volunteers now on top by 7. They need to win this one by 8 for things to go in their favor on the tiebreaker of points, but the Chiefs will have an opportunity.
Volunteers 21, Chiefs 14.
So now you get to thinking, all right, if you score late, do you go ahead and try to go for 2
to win it
or lose it? Because at that point, you know the points don't become a factor. Again, all those things that you have to kind of think about.
Well, and like you said, fatigue becomes a factor too. If you get down to the end of the game and you score and your guys are sucking wind, you may try to go for 2 so you don't have to play in overtime.
Correct.
So number 9, Nathan Miller, will tee it up for the Volunteers when they get on the field here.
1 Beaufort, 5 Hill back for the Chiefs.
Hey, we can't tell for sure, but they're up.
Trying to check the score.
Looks like it's
28-26 maybe?
28-26, Bio driving.
Started to flash the scoreboard, and we got the 26 for Heritage. Bio has something 8, but we don't know if it's 28 or 38. 4:58 left in the game here. 21-14, Starkville Academy ahead. Chiefs about to receive the kickoff. Burford and Griff Hill back deep. Number 9, Miller's going to kick it deep again. It's going to go to Hill again. He's going to take it about the 9-yard line, I'm sorry. Runs into his own guy, gets a little bit of room out to the left, and he's going to get it down close to the 30.
Hill on return,
Probably going to put him down right about the 29, I believe. So good return there by Griff.
Yeah, they learned their lesson. They're not kicking it to Burford, but they're taking their chances with Griff. And
it is 28-26 Bio over Heritage. 2:53 left in the third quarter there, so they're a little bit behind us game time-wise.
Yep, this could be the last time the Chiefs touch the football, so you need to try to find pay dirt. 70 yards in front of you, down by 7. 4:50 to go. All 3 timeouts for Magnolia Heights. Starkville, as Stephen mentioned, only has 1.
Snap's good. Sprints out to the right, gets away from the first guy. He's got a little bit of room out there. He puts his shoulder down and gets about 8, maybe 9. We'll see where the spot is.
Tackle by 32, Waltman.
Good run there by Cole.
Yep. One of the best ones of the night he's had.
Yeah, just get it down to short, second and short.
About 7 yards on the play. Second down.
Number 7, Burkery on the tackle. Burkery is Thomas Burkery's son, Jake. Former catcher here at Mississippi State.
He coached.
Bio just scored again. We see the lights flashing on their live stream.
He actually coached baseball here at Starkville
He did,
Academy
yes.
for a few years.
Good dude.
Yep.
Burke's a good guy.
Second down short, 4:08 to go. Snap is good. Prosek will look to pass.
He's looking for Hartzog down the left-hand side. He underthrows it. A little bit of contact both ways. Wasn't the greatest pass, and Trace just wasn't able to find that ball there.
Yeah. I get it taking the shot there. It's 4-down territory because, you're probably not going to get the ball again if you don't.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
So I'm sure there was some communication there between Coach Whiteside and Coach Rich about if you were going to take a shot, take it now.
So Bio did kick the extra point, so they're up 35-26. 2:05 left in the third quarter in Cleveland. So up by 9 there, 2-score game in Cleveland. Chiefs will send 2 out to the right. Burford and Jones. Hartzog out left by himself. Cole in shotgun. Jack Price to his right. Waiting the snap.
We got the timeout.
I think stoppage in play here. I'm not sure.
We were acting like they never reset the play clock.
Oh, and that is it. They're going to reset the play clock. Head ref blows it dead and tells them to reset the play clock.
Yep, so they're So that's what it was. The one on the south end of the field did not start. So it does this time. So Cole had no idea how much time was on it. 3:56 on the game clock. 18 seconds now on the play clock. 3rd and 2. And it is a run by Cole.
First down. Just hang on to the ball there. Get up, Colin. Don't do anything stupid there. That's Patridge. I'm sorry. Patridge and one of the defensive linemen were engaged there. Just wanted him to get up and not get a penalty there after the first down pickup. Got to play smart here.
Absolutely. No penalties to basically hurt yourself. So 3:50 clock winding. It is now down to 3:45.
At their own 40.
Same formation. Burford and Jones go right. Hartzog goes left. Jack Price still in the backfield. Burford comes all the way across in motion. Cole's looking to his left.
Got a
scramble out and get a holding call.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 1, Burford.
3:22.
18 little there.
It's going to be a hold on Chandler. He's pleading his case, but it's not going to help him.
3:22 left to go in this one.
There is a flag on the play.
Should bring up 1st and 20 here. I'm sure they'll move us back and take the yards on a first down. I saw the end of it. I wasn't sure if the guy just kind of fell down and Colin went on top of him, or did he pull him down to the ground? But evidently the referee thought he pulled him down. It's going to bring it back to the 32-yard line. Should be 1st and 20 from there. 3:22 left on the clock. Again, your score is 21-14.
Replay, first down.
Chiefs stay in the same formation. Hartzog out to the left by himself. Jones and Burford up top of your screen. Cole's looking, setting up a screen pass. He's got blockers out in front of him. This could be a bit. It's going to come back too, Jake.
Fumble.
And we fumbled the ball.
On the reception. Lost the ball.
It's going to be a hold or a block in the back on us, and we fumbled at the end of that. Hopefully we pick that ball back up and just take the penalty here. I have not seen a signal on the play at the end.
I'm still not sure what we got other than the clock stopped with 3:10. It's either going to be a fumble. All right, so we must have recovered because they're just walking it back. Ineligible
downfield.
Legal man downfield on the Chiefs.
So the screen pass must have been on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Usually you throw the screen pass behind the line of scrimmage.
You got some.
If it's behind the line of scrimmage, you can't call ineligible downfield.
Correct.
And that's what Coach Whiteside is pleading his case over there. If the pass is behind the line of scrimmage, there is no ineligible downfield call.
Correct. And Russ is trying to get the white hat to come talk to him just
1st and 20.
Just to get an explanation. But, again, they're not even going over there.
Maybe more.
So it's going to back us up 10 more, so it's going to be close to 1st and 30 now. First down marker is at Starkville Academy's 48-yard line.
But it's only a 5-yard. It's supposed to be only a 5-yard
penalty. They went about 10.
But they've went 10.
They're going to put the ball down at the 22.
Math is hard sometimes. Here we go, 1st and 30.
Got his guy Jones across the middle. Nice play by Hayden to pick up.
Picks up a lot of it
back, yeah.
Complete to 7 Jones.
Picks up about 18 of it, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Good play call there. Good job of staying within yourself and just trying to pick up some yards and make it manageable here.
So
2nd and 12 from about the 40. Nose of the ball is just short of the 40. We have to get to their 48-yard line. 12 yards to go here. Same formation we've been in this drive so far. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. He's got Jack Price out to the edge. He makes a guy miss here. And he's going to get wrestled out of bounds.
Let's see where they spot
just
it.
Inside the first
Oh, now they're winding the clock, and Russ is like,
I
I don't know how the clock winds.
He was clearly out of bounds.
Clearly out of bounds. And it's rolling.
And now the referee's going to stop the clock.
Up another 3rd down.
But after we ran about 9, maybe 10 seconds off of that, it was about 2:23. Now it's running. He stopped the clock and then he started it back.
I think they thought it was a first down, but it's not. It's 3rd and 7.
But they should have stopped it for sure on a first down. He's got Price out to the left. He's got room, Jake. He's got room. He's going to get the first down. Just hang on to the ball. And he does get out of bounds.
So that's a 1st and 10.
Pass complete to 23, Price.
And Russ now upset because they wanted a face mask or something up high. And I agree. It's the last sequence of plays has not gone or been handled.
Clearly on the replay, he wrecked his head and ripped it back. That's the 3rd time I've seen him get up high on tackling, and we're not getting any of those calls.
No.
150 left on the clock, 21-14. Again, your situation here, if we lose, it's going to come down to points. We have to stay inside of 8 on a loss here to have a chance on the tiebreaker.
Snap is good. Cole has time.
He's going to have to go way out right. It's going to be a holding call.
This guy's calling holding. It's not even his call.
He hits Hayden Jones for the first down, but it's coming back.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was clearly in the backfield that he's calling. That is the head referee's call.
Unbelievable.
So that's going to bring up a 1st and 20.
Holding against the Chiefs.
So all of those calls that you got early, you're not getting late. Not really a surprise to anyone that's ever been in a tough game on the road. And they will step this one off, and it will be 1st and 20, 1:37 to go on the clock. It is 21-14.
Still do have all 3 timeouts, too, Jake. That could be very, very important coming up down the stretch here.
So just under 100 ticks left in this regular season.
Falls right at the 50. We have to get to the 31, so it's going to be about a 1st and 19.
So Robbins is open. Cole finds him. He gets it all
down
the
about
penalty
the
yardage
40.
back and out of bounds. So 2nd down.
No, he's winding the clock to keep going. How is that?
Oh, my goodness.
He was clearly out of bounds. How does the clock not stop there? Now the referee stops it. That's ridiculous. He was nowhere close to inbounds. He was still on his feet when he went 3 yards out of bounds.
They think they've called a timeout. I guess we maybe called it.
No, he's saying my timeout, pointing at the clock.
All right, so they're trying to put 1:30 on the dot.
1:30 back on the clock. And what is this line judge over here doing, winding the clock? That is awful. I hate to talk about referees, but that was clearly out of bounds.
So 1:30 on the clock, 2nd down and 9. Again, just trying to get
That's the second time that's happened over here, and he winds it going, and we're clearly out of bounds.
Yep. So 2nd 9, 1:30 on the clock. Chiefs all 3 time out. Have all 3 times out. 21-14 your score for those listening on 93.7. Prosek will get the snap. It comes from the 40. He's got Price on the swing route. And Jack's got a lot of room.
He needs to get towards the sideline, though,
he
just
does.
in case.
Good block by Hayden Jones. First down.
First down, stop the clock.
And they'll stop
on the
with
line, get the play
122.
called.
It'll stop with 122.
Heritage scored in bio. I just saw the kickoff, but I don't know what the score is.
No sense to rush this one if you're Magnolia Heights. It's the last drive of the game. Make sure you get it right. Clock will wind. 1:20 to go. Snap. Price again open on the swing route.
And
that one hit the ground.
Yeah, that one hit the ground. So that's going to stop the clock at 1:11. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 there. Cole tried to flip it out there to him at the last second, just kind of short-armed it a little bit.
It's really not the worst thing. Lets you kind of reset everything because they haven't reset the play clock, so you're getting about 8 extra seconds here.
And they had two defenders out there too. Yeah, play clock is still at 0. They have not reset it.
You're getting some extra time here to kind of reset yourself. They still have not started the play clock,
and none of the referees have noticed this yet. Now they finally do start it back. So, we got a good extra 10, maybe 12 seconds on that to think about this.
Just kind of calm everybody down. Snap will come from the 28. Prosek with time.
Goes
looking
deep
for
down the left. Hartzog. It's got to be a PO. He's got it. Yes! He's going to score. What a catch by Trace Hartzog.
Touchdown!
I think we should have got a pass interference call on that. We didn't get it, but, man, what a catch by Trace right there.
So here you go. Do you go for 2? And Russ doesn't even hesitate. Looks like we're going for 2, Steven. Whiteside doesn't even hesitate, and I can't blame him. From the war of attrition to just the points being what they are, there's no sense in not going for 2 and either winning this or losing this right here, right now. So it's 21-20. Magnolia Heights trailing Starkville. They will go with
the head ref's getting upset with the play clock.
They will go with the bunch formation. They will send Burford in motion.
Run by Cole.
Take the snap. Prosek rolls
Peyton
out.
Jones is wide open. He doesn't get it to him, though. He underthrew it. Jake. It was there. Just couldn't get enough on it.
It was wide open. So here you go.
I don't disagree with the call. I don't disagree with the play call. It just weren't able to execute it, unfortunately.
Volunteers 21, Chiefs 20.
So here's the deal. You went for the win. Now you got to get a stop to make sure Starkville doesn't score again.
And go up by 9.
To give them the chance to go up by 8.
By 8, which, yeah.
8, which is the magic number. So Starkville will probably give you some chances here, just to be honest, to get the ball back, because they've got to go try to score, because I can promise you they've got somebody watching this ball game.
Absolutely.
In Cleveland, just like you and I
They have to have somebody watching this ball game.
Because it means everything to them. So chaos has ensued in Conference 1, Class 5A of the MAIS here in 2024. Again, everybody's trying to do math. They're trying to do it on the fly. And the worst part about this broadcast that Stephen and I are watching of Bio and Heritage is you can't see the scoreboard.
They could have shown us the scoreboard. It was up the whole first half.
Yep.
And then they changed the view, and now we can't see it.
But Bio is kicking off, which means they've scored again. So that is a good thing. So would assume that Cash Jackson is going to kick this one very deep. Reset this one for you. Starkville now on top 21-20. 1:04 left to go. He's lining up for an onside kick. They're in the fourth quarter. So he's lining up for a potential onside kick. See what happens. Jackson. They do onside kick. It takes the bounce.
It does not go 10 yards, though. It didn't go 10 yards. Wouldn't have mattered if we got it. It didn't go 10.
So now you can't let them score. Plain and simple, you can't let them score. If you do, they have to miss the PAT. So 1:04 to go. For some reason, no time ran off the clock there.
In the Chiefs territory at the 47.
Even though Starkville clearly recovered.
Yeah, should have at least ran a second or two off the clock on that.
Yep. So again, a Starkville win, a Bio win, three-way tie. Those of you that have been with the whole time, you're probably tired of us talking about it. But it does matter, because that gets you a bye next week. And I'll tell you what, after a physical game like tonight, we're going to need it to give us our best opportunity in the playoffs. Starkville will snap it back, looking.
He's going deep. Yes! 3 timeouts, 59 seconds left in the game. What a play by Ty right there.
They did it just like I said they might, because they had to go score. They knew it. And the Chiefs have an opportunity to win this football game and win a conference championship outright. So 59 seconds to go. Magnolia Heights, all 3 timeouts left in their pockets. They will take over on the 29-yard line.
And that's huge either way, because even if you don't score, you lose this game, you're still going to come out ahead on this.
But you got to go try to win it.
You got to try to win the game, absolutely, because we
don't know what's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to win this game for sure. You want to win this game no matter what.
Yep. So Heritage has the ball back in Cleveland. Again, we can't tell you anything other than what's happening. Prosek takes the snap, looks for Price. He's got him. Can Jack make a man miss? He runs back to the middle of the field. The clock's
got to hurry.
We'll call a timeout with 51 seconds to go. Second down. Not a bad first down play. Just get the drive started. Gain of 4.
Still have 2 timeouts even after that, so still plenty of time here on the clock. Still trying to find, I'm trying to get Heritage and Bio to pull up on my phone because we can't see the scoreboard. Heritage is down inside the 50 on Bio's 45, moving with the ball. Having trouble with internet service here, so I can't really pick anything up.
Heritage has the ball. I believe Bio kicked off. I'm not 100% sure, but when we return here, it'll be 2nd and 6 with 51 seconds to go. The Chiefs down by 1 If they score, they win it outright. That being not only this game, but also Conference 1, Class 5A of the MAIS. It would be the first conference championship since 2018 for Magnolia Heights. 2 years ago, they earned the bye, but it was by being the highest non-conference champion.
And then ran into the buzzsaw of Oak Forest that year that was on a killer run.
Yep. So Prosek will send Burford in motion. The snap is good. Got Hayden Jones
down the sideline.
It's a catch!
Yes! He's down inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line.
44 seconds to go.
What a play right there.
To rush. No reason to rush. You're now
44 seconds left on the clock. Remember, Cash Jackson has got a leg, Jake.
Correct.
Field goal could win it here if it goes down to that.
You want the touchdown.
Oh, you'd love to score a touchdown.
Clock will wind. 43. 1st and 10, Magnolia Heights. Cole looking, has Burford on the sideline, and it
dangerous
goes off
pass
the hands.
there.
Yep. That's 2. He's thrown off his back foot. 1 has been picked. That one was almost picked. 34 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10.
Second down.
Cole has thrown 2 interceptions tonight. The second one not really his fault. It bounced off a helmet. Trace couldn't find it. But Prosek to Jones has given the Chiefs an opportunity, and that's all you can ask for. 2nd down, 10, 34 seconds to go. The snap is good. It's QB
Powell.
Middle.
He's got room. He's going to be down close to the first down. They're going to put him right at the first down marker, so the clock will stop. 27.
1st and 10. 1st and 10, clock winds. Do you stop it here? Nope. Russ is telling them run another play.
No, you want to run it. I think they're going to run it down and try to kick a field goal if they don't score here.
Russ is telling them to run another play. He gets Jack where he wants him. Robbins
hold on to the ball here. Just hold on to the ball. Cole up the middle, breaks a tackle. He's going to be down to 5. Do you call a timeout? No, he's going to.
Timeout.
Timeout with 7.
You still got 1.
Do you take a chance and run a play here, one shot to the end zone, or do you just down it and kick a field goal?
I center it up.
I think right. You're in the middle of the field from the 5-yard line. That's an extra point.
Yep.
I say you just take a knee and don't even take a chance. Call a timeout with 2 seconds left and kick it, and you either win or you lose by 1 and go home and take your chances on Bio beating Heritage.
Well, Heritage, to update you on that, the Patriots are driving.
They have the ball. The ball is right at the 30-yard line. Looks like it's about a 2nd 8 for Heritage. Bad snap. Able to pick it up. Regenball throws it out to the side there. Heritage breaks the tackle. That's number 0. I can't remember his name, but he's quite the athlete. He's down about the 12-yard line. Still can't see the scoreboard there.
No more guessing. Mo Reed,
30.
AD at Heritage, 35,
33. Okay.
Heritage is trailing, so that means Bio's on top, which is a good result for the Chiefs.
But Heritage just put the ball down about the 12-yard line.
Yep, Heritage is driving. 10 minutes left to go, so plenty of time in that ball game. You don't need to worry about that. You need to.
And back to our game, this is a situation where as a head coach, you get everybody together.
Yep.
You talk about keep your cool, play smart.
Yep.
They're going to try to do something stupid to get you to be the second guy to get a penalty and back them up. Keep your mouth shut, get back in the huddle, and let's try to win this ball game right here.
So everyone keep an eye on the clock here in Starkville. I'll stop it as quick as I can on the broadcast to make sure that it is in sync with what's on the scoreboard. It's 2nd and 1. Keep that in mind, because a first down would stop it. You know it's going to be a Prosek run.
Same formation we've seen most of the night. Jones and Burford go right.
No reason to change it.
Hartside goes left. It's going to be a run for sure.
All right, so now you got to kick it.
We get to delay a game after a timeout.
Now you got to kick it. I did not pay attention to when the play clock started. Didn't pay attention at all. So Cash Jackson, you may have heard the story.
So did they give us the timeout, or did they? Okay.
No, they gave it to us.
Okay.
Cash Jackson, you may have heard the story. First year playing football. He has the opportunity to give Magnolia Heights their first conference championship since 2018 and a first-round bye in the Class 5A playoffs.
Coach Whiteside talks about him just having ice in his veins. Nothing seems to bother him, and so this is the guy you want with the ball on his foot right now.
So there are 7 seconds to go. Chiefs do not have a timeout. So if it's a bad snap or anything, you just have to run your fire play to try to get it into the end zone. Cash Jackson is 0 for 1 tonight. This kick will come from the 12. Looking for a good snap and a good hold.
Timeout, Starkville Academy.
Timeout,
Starkville Academy. So that'll be their last timeout.
Never a doubt there. Yeah, Cash's blood pressure right now and heart rate's about 47. He doesn't really.
Mine's about 407, and I'm not even out there.
Cash doesn't get worked up, just to be honest. And again, that's exactly what you want from a kicker. But I'll tell you what, Stephen. Once again, win or lose tonight, just really proud of what you've seen on that sideline over there. You know, I told a friend of mine I graduated with, his son goes to Starkville Academy. He does the play-by-play for them on their stream. And I told him, I said, we don't have a senior on defense that plays a lot.
I just had a friend of mine that I graduated vet school with is a professor at the school, and so he's here. I went down and talked to him and his wife at halftime, and I said the same exact thing.
We've got the 3 seniors in the receiving corps, but you got pieces behind them. So you feel like you got a chance in the future. But it's not about the future.
We have a lot of freshmen and sophomores starting on defense, so defensively we should be good for the next couple of years for sure.
But it's not about the future right now. It's about Cash Jackson. We got offsides. We got offsides.
That's going to be a first down.
Offsides, so that will make it first down. So
it's
now
going to put the ball about the 2.5.
So now it's just a PAT.
But still no timeout, so you still have to kick it. You have no choice here. So it really doesn't make a huge difference.
Correct. So now it's just an extra point, and that's actually where Cash is going to put his block down. He's going to put it down on the 10 where he has been comfortable all year. So 7 seconds on the clock. 21-20 your score. Starkville on top. Snap is high. The kick is good. No, we got a flag.
We got a lot of flags. Hopefully it's offsides on Starkville again.
It's a dead ball. It's going to be a dead ball. Unless he hurdled somebody, and then the points will count. What do we got? What do we got?
Well, the line judge threw it, and the umpire threw one, so it could be offsetting.
The kick was good.
Kick was plenty good.
So there's 7 seconds back on the clock. They've called offsides again. Starkville is trying to do everything that they can.
So was it a dead ball?
Yes, it's dead ball in high school. Olive Branch, I can't remember what year, but
they just kept doing it.
Olive Branch lost the state championship or won one. I can't remember. But we'll do it again. 7 seconds on the clock. Snap good. Hold good. Kick. Good. Cash money, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you do have to have a kickoff. We need to get off the field. We need to get off the field so we don't get a penalty. There's 3 seconds left. We have to kick this off.
Cash
we got to get off the field so we don't get anything stupid here.
Cash Jackson with ice in his veins. Chiefs now lead this one 23-21. My goodness. So now you don't care what happens in Cleveland.
You squib this. Got to squib this. When Scott is wearing a T-shirt that says Cash, a little premonition there. He saw it coming from all the way from Senatobia at 2 o'clock this afternoon when he left.
My goodness. I'm not even going to try to reset the clock for you. There's 3 seconds left to go. I'll just tell you what's going on. Imagine you're driving down I-55 right now if you're watching us from your back porch. There's 3 seconds left to go. Chiefs on top, 23-21.
So real quick, Jake, while we're waiting on them to get set for the kickoff, the Gatorade Fieldhouse look ahead. Not a whole lot going on this time of year other than football. Monday, MAIS overall cross country at MC, Mississippi College in Clinton, Mississippi. And then Thursday, the shooting team, MSSP qualifying. I believe that's round 2.
Yep, round 2. And we're currently in second place. We have also added the girls' basketball game.
Okay, that's true. That's right. I forgot about that. And because the team dropped out of the tournament. And then if this score holds, no football next week, we will get a bye. I say you squib it here.
You have to
squib it just to take the one play, 3 seconds off the clock. Don't even give them a chance for a Hail Mary.
Nope. So you're going to see laterals. You're going to see everything that you can imagine. Music City Miracle. You're going to see Trinity versus Millsaps. you're going to see everything possible for Starkville to try to get a touchdown here.
They do have one guy back deep and 5 guys spread out through the middle of the field expecting the squib.
So Jackson, 3 seconds on the clock. He kicks it. It is a
It's
squibber.
an onside kick almost.
And they go down, so they will have a
41,
chance.
they're going to put him down at the 41-yard line. No time ran off the clock. What is the deal with the clock operation here?
All right, so now.
And go back to the other kickoff. If they run time off of that kickoff, this game may be over right now.
But remember, we did get the benefit earlier of a clock not running when it should have.
When we needed time. You're right. Yeah.
So it all kind of averages out in the wash, but I will admit.
The play clock and the game clock has been a little squirrely tonight.
I thought last week was bad.
Last week was bad.
This has topped it, but you know what? It really doesn't matter.
One play. One play.
It's all you need. You know, Coach Nicholson's telling his guys, you just can't go down. Like, get the ball to the next man. You just can't go down. But there's 3 seconds on the clock because no time ran off.
Look for number 16 here. He seems to be his go-to guy.
Yep. They will add an extra blocker.
No backs in the backfield. They're going to go 5 wide.
All night.
22 and 11 are out.
Here's the snap. The clock is now at 0. This is
Colin
the
Chandler
last
gives
play.
chase from the backside.
Chandler has a chance.
It's blocking the back right there. They're going to get the flag there. We get the flag.
It did get called, so this will not be the last
play. Is still going. He's going to throw it deep.
Looking to knock it down.
Yes, sir.
Ball game over.
Yes, sir.
Chiefs win.
So both of these flags, there are 2 penalties on the play. Both should be against Starkville.
It does.
We do need to get off the field just so we don't get anything dumb here and let them call the penalties.
It does not matter.
Ball game is over.
Magnolia Heights is your 2024 Class 5A.
Mac and Charlie's Community Pharmacy postgame wrap-up.
Conference champions.
Conference champions, Cash Jackson. Big leg. Hey, that's the only field goal he's kicked all year that really was huge. And again, like Coach Whiteside said, the kid just doesn't feel nerves. He's got ice in his veins. Nothing bothers him. Boots it twice. They get the offsides penalty on purpose. Boots it twice. Great job by the Chiefs.
Just
undefeated in the conference.
And who would have thought it in July?
Hey, 8 weeks ago, Coach Whiteside talked about it. He said he told them all week long, don't listen to what people are saying about you now. Go back and read what they said about you 8 weeks ago on Twitter.
And I know a lot of people are going to question Starkville's decision to pass the football. But when the points are a factor, they had to go score.
They had no choice. They had to do that.
But once again, Ty Young, who was your reigning Guarantee Bank Player of the Week, makes another huge play. And with that, the Chiefs were able to drive down and score. And what that means, we are guaranteed to be one of the top 3 seeds in the playoffs. That means a bye week next week, so no football on the hill, but we will see you on November the 8th.
And I'm going to throw my vote in for Cash Jackson, player of the game.
Clean sweep for Cash Jackson.
If he doesn't win it, I'm calling foul.
Yeah. For Stephen Mobley, I'm Jake Long. Thank you all for joining us tonight on Chiefs TV and also Super Talk Mississippi 93.7. Again, no football next week, but we will see you on November 8th from the campus of Magnolia Heights and James E. Cahill Field. So long, everybody.
Good night.